Welcome everybody to a game called This Bed We Made. You play as a maid and you have to investigate a crime. It's a whodunit type of game. I think that Detective J is pretty good at these types of games. What do you all think? I guess you're about to figure out right now because cool, they down with that. Everybody get ready and buckle up, because here we go! The game takes account of all of your actions, including the ones you decide not to make. These choices will determine your fate and the fates of others around you. Proceed with caution. You think that's gonna scare me? That's not even the scariest thing that I've seen all day, okay? Service de Police Montreal. Okay. And that's me? That's me? I'm that person? Okay, cool. That's the kind of gal that I am in Montreal.
Come on, miss. Let's keep moving.
Sorry. Sorry that I'm yapping so much. I apologize. This game is not in black and white, is it? Because come on now. I'm about to shut this down if it's in black and white. I don't know. I feel like we need to leave those in like the 1930s. Thank you. How come I can't move the camera that much? What kind of side profile is this? Okay, we see the defined jawline. Can we go forward?
Here we are.
Thank you. Appreciate that, big dog.
Good luck.
All right. Whoa. Didn't have to press your ass cheeks against the door, but all right.
She's all yours, sir.
Sophie Roy, I'm Detective Maurice Tremblay.
I didn't ask.
Let's see. 21 years old, working at the Clarendon for over a year. Husband?
I'm sorry?
Are you married?
No, not yet. I live with my mother. She's sick, so I have to take care of her.
No father?
No. It's always just been me and my mom.
All right, Miss Roy. I need you to tell me everything that happened, starting with this morning.
Okay, so I'm assuming a murder happened this morning, and we have to figure out everything so we get our facts right, and we tell this dude who the killer is, because that's what this game is. It's a whodunit, and this better not be copyrighted. It better not be some French artist that's gonna copyright claim me. Yeah, shut that off. All right, let's do it. Let's make this bed. What? Oh, hey, that's smooth. Hey, Detective J, what? You mean Maid J? Let's clean that up. Okay, I have been playing a lot of crime scene cleaner, so check me out, everybody. Look, I'm not even looking. I'm not even looking, and I'm getting it clean. Usually, if you're a maid, you have to be in and out with cleaning the stuff. That's the rules. You know me. You know my family. You've had a seat at our bar since the day we opened in 49. You're more than a friend to us. You're practically family. And while friends are polite to each other, family deserves more. Family deserves honesty. As such, I want to be as direct as possible in letting you know that you're down to your last chance. The $8,380, goddamn, you owe us, plus 25% interest, is now 8 months overdue. In the 1950s or whenever this was made, $8,380, that's gotta be touching six figures right now. My patience has worn thin. This isn't like one of your unpaid bar tabs. You came to us for help, and help always comes at a price. We've opened our pockets to you this time and again, and all you've done is taken advantage of our goodwill and generosity. We'll come over in person to break your freaking legs. I'll be bringing along the boys so we can all sit down and have a little chat. But just so you know, they aren't too good with words, but they are good with baseball bats, if you know what I'm saying.
Only menswear. Are you in town for a business trip, baby?
Hold on. Can I shut this down, please? Thank you. Tired of that.
I need to bother reception right now.
I don't want that freaking 1950s jibber jabber. Put that away. Clean that up. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Mapleson, regretful as we are to have to resort to the lines of communication, our client and your neighbor, the owner of 8832nd Street, has been ultimately evasive of our many attempts to reach out and collect our due debts, specifically an amount owed to us to the sum of $1,904.75. He has given us a little recourse, but to contact him through those in close physical proximity to him in the hopes that they can deliver a message on our behalf. We have little desire to disturb you and the other fine citizens of 32nd Street. How do you know that they're fine, though? But our business may bring us back to your neighborhood if it is not resolved quickly. The help of your kind community would be greatly appreciated for us and certainly for your neighbor. Kindly, Lucky Coin Financing. Guess this dude's unlucky with the financing from that coin. But I will put the pillow right there. There you go. And what else we got? We good? Open these? I don't know. Maybe I'm not gonna like what I find. Oh, shit. Okay. This is Le Petit Legal. I don't even know what the hell I just said. I could have just said some crazy stuff right there. And if I did, I apologize. I'm kidding. I don't apologize for shit. What's in here? Clean that. There you go. Clean the mirror that's covered up with a towel, I guess. We good? Oh. Okay. Scrub that. How are you that dirty when you take a shower? They really are dirty in the 1950s. Like, they really had, like, dirt coming out of their ass cheeks.
Good as new.
We out of here? What's that? Oh. Please keep this room. Oh, do not disturb. Got you, got you. Press and hold confirm exit. I think we cleaned it pretty good. Our first tutorial room. But we need to make sure we pay attention to all the details. Because this is gonna come into play later. I mean, I guess that's the good thing about being a maid. You have a reason to be in people's rooms.
Yeah, it creeps me out. Imagine all the weirdos who'll start hanging around the hotel.
I can think of someone who'll feel right at home. Look at her, always glued to that gossip magazine.
Do you think she has any real friends? Or is it just Gracie, Joan, and Marilyn?
Well, when your own life is that dull, you need to get your excitement somewhere.
Hey, it's Beth. Do you think you could come up real quick?
Sure. I'll be right there.
You're right, you shouldn't.
No, you're right, I've been blind. I was so in love with you that I couldn't see. What?
I don't like people openly talking crap, like in the same room. I know people do it all the time, because that's why people keep their voices down. You know what always bothers me? But I know it's just like a normal thing that people do, is when there's like 3 or more people in a room,
every penny
and
adds up, Sophie.
someone is like to the other person, "Can I speak to you in private, please?" I automatically assume they're about to talk some shit about me. Like, "May I have a word with you outside?" Is this who I need to go to? You? Press Q to hear Sophie's thoughts.
Let's see what Beth wanted to talk about.
All right, let's do it.
Hey, Beth.
I've
Hey
been
there.
expecting you.
So, who's sleeping?
Sleep what?
You were whispering just now on the phone, so I thought maybe Eugene or Bobby were napping in the break room again.
Oh, yeah, no. It's Jacques and Wendy. They were, in the middle of something.
Ugh, it's so awkward when they start making out like no one's watching. Get a room. We literally work in a hotel.
They weren't kissing. I tried to ignore them. You said you needed to see me. They weren't kissing, though.
They weren't kissing this time.
I didn't hear those noises.
They were fighting.
I didn't hear the...
Oh, this is entertaining. I mean, oh no, why?
I'm not
She's
completely
just like me,
sure,
though.
but
I love the cheese
it
man.
sounded like Linda had something
eat
to
it
do
up.
with it.
Ugh, that bitch.
Beth?
Trust me, she deserves it.
Why does everyone hate Linda? That's it for today's scoops. Jacques is to blame. Why does everyone hate Linda?
I don't get why everyone hates her so much. Linda's always nice to me.
To you, maybe, but she's just the worst to every girl she perceives as a threat.
A threat? A threat to what?
I don't know. Her place as Bernard's right hand, I suppose.
So, you're saying I'm not a threat?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying Linda thinks that, but that's her mistake. I know there's more to you than meets the eye.
Oh. Thanks. So, you said you needed me? My help, I mean.
Oh, right. Wanna guess why?
Not really. Something to clean? I don't know. Did you see a mouse? Something to clean?
I'm guessing
I mean,
there's
that's why
something
I'm on
I
the
have to
clock, right?
clean?
Obviously. But what is it?
A room?
Did a kid throw up again?
God,
A shit stain?
no.
I don't know.
Did that happen recently?
Yeah, last week. I can still smell it.
Ew.
Feel it too. while I was cleaning some of it got...
I'm gonna stop you right there. Keep talking and you'll be cleaning up after me, too.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't like hearing about
Sorry.
or seeing people throw up.
Yeah,
It makes me
no,
want to
you'll
gag
be glad
all
to
the
know
time.
it's nothing gross this time. A nice gentleman decided it was time to redesign the lobby and helped us by knocking over that vase on his way out of the hotel.
That's it?
And he
I
didn't
would
even
do
pick
it
it up.
myself, but the last time I tried to leave the
Freaking
front
bag
desk,
of douche.
Bernard emerged from his lair to scold me about procedures and whatnot.
Well, we can't have the beauty of the Clarington Hotel take absence from her throne, can we?
Oh, the people would riot.
Bernard especially.
Bernard's hardly the people. Anyway, I have to get back to work. There's a mop in the supply closet next to Bernard's office, I think.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
I'm not gonna lie, Beth is kind of bad for no reason. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Press E to open Sophie's journal. Beth's banter. Even if it's only a few minutes out of my day, my chats with Beth are always a highlight. She called me up to clean a mess made by one of our guests, which gave us a chance to catch up. I don't think I've met someone who can make conversation seem so effortless. Beth has a witty response for everything. It's too bad maids aren't usually allowed in the lobby. Chatting with her every day would be a great way to start my morning. Okay.
Okay, let's get that mop from the supply closet.
Oh yeah, my bad. Okay, so with these types of games, obviously it's a whodunit type of thing. So you can't trust
Linda's been
anybody.
putting these everywhere lately. It's weird that Bernard allows it.
Say no to divorce? Wait, what did that say? You can be divorced against your will. Women and children suffer most in divorce. Bro, isn't divorce so normal nowadays? I mean, I know this is like the 1950s.
Linda, Wendy's great at her job. Guests absolutely love her and...
Not just guests, apparently.
Oh, God damn it, Linda! I only like her because guests like her. Making sure guests are happy is my job, after all.
You don't seem to care whether I'm happy.
Listen, if Wendy wasn't doing her job, that'd be another story, but I can't just fire her without good reason.
She really does love gossip.
What if she stirred up trouble among the staff? Would that be a good reason?
Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh, Andrew, hi. I'm sorry, I was just...
Spying on our manager?
He's a killer.
No.
It's him.
I heard something, and I...
Hey. It's okay, I'm just pulling your leg. I'm sorry I scared you.
I'm just...
Chucky from Rugrats really grew
I'm not
up.
used to having people around me while I work.
Yeah, you're always working alone up there, aren't you? I actually think it's
He
the
does
first
look
time
like
I've seen
Chucky
you down in the
Finster.
lobby. Don't tell me you've
He's
been
like,
sent
don't
to
call me
clean
that.
up
My name is
after Valentine's
Charles.
Day ball.
I heard it was a disaster. Actually, Beth called me here. Were you there during the ball?
Were you here Friday night to see the whole thing?
Yeah. They had someone in charge of the event, but she ended up crying alone in the stairwell, so I had to take over.
What happened? Did it really go so wrong?
It certainly didn't go wrong for the people enjoying the party, but for
He's
those
definitely the
sober
killer,
around
everybody.
them, that's another
Orange
story.
hair with a purple bow tie.
God.
He's used to
I'm
not
glad I
making
didn't
good
have to be
decisions.
there. I don't know
I'm
how
calling
you
it
do
right
it.
now.
And I don't know how you handle cleaning up after other people all day. You must see plenty of weird stuff, right?
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you found in a guest's room?
Why are you asking me? I didn't live her life. Something very odd, something gross, something about you, yo! Let me see.
Well, there was this lady who had a love letter addressed to someone I know.
What? No way. Who was it?
You.
You're messing with me.
It was worth seeing your face turn red.
Wow, you got me. Oh, I better go help Beth. It's hell here with the snowstorm.
It's okay. I need to,
Yeah.
She
all right.
did the...
Take care.
You too.
She said... That conversation was kind of awkward.
Raymond, what have you on?
He wants me to lower.
I'm not opening that.
Make sure the hotel's
Oops, so Andrew caught me eavesdropping on Bernard and Linda, who was once again complaining about Wendy. Thankfully, he didn't make a big deal of it. He doesn't seem the kind to judge. He's actually quite nice, easy to talk to, fun to tease, and funny in his own quiet way. I hope I'll get a chance to talk to him more. I get the sense that there's a lot more to him than he willingly shows. Yeah, because he's a killer.
Bobby made it very clear he doesn't like anyone walking into his kitchen uninvited.
Sorry. Okay. Get
Can't
that.
leave that puddle in the lobby. That's just asking for trouble.
What else we got over here? What is this?
Stairs, exercise. Elevator, convenience.
Let me see what she says if I try to open
Elevator
this.
wind, now's probably not a good time to disturb Bernard.
Right. Okay, let's just focus on what we gotta do.
Sorry about that.
While we keep our head on a swivvy.
To make sure it doesn't happen again.
I guess a guest was complaining.
Well, that sounds a bit excessive, don't you think?
Can I just talk to these people freely?
Of course.
Okay, Sophie. Time to clean up that mess.
Yeah, let's just proceed with the actual story. I don't get why a person working here or not wouldn't pick that up if they knocked it over. You know what I mean? It's just like a human thing to do. You knock something over, you pick it up. Like, it doesn't matter if you don't work here or not. I like that scrubbing sound, though. Shit's intense. How do we pick these up? What is that?
There's still some junk lying around.
Okay, pick that.
Ew. I better throw that away.
Use tissue? Oh, film roll.
roll. The guest must have dropped it when he knocked over the vase. Probably should return it to him.
Okay. Are we good?
There's still some junk lying around.
Wait, how do we pick it up? Okay, pick it up. And then throw away. Got it.
Now I just put the leaves back in the vase, and it'll be like nothing ever happened.
Brand new. Good as new.
There's something so peaceful about looking out at a storm.
I understand, Mr. Ramsey. I wish I could make the snowstorm disappear. I really do, but sadly, that's not within my power.
Beth, who knocked over that vase?
Mr. Spade.
Mr. Spade?
Well, I can check with the airport and let you know when flights resume. Until then... Yes, I know. You've said that already. But... No, that's...
So, which room are you staying in, Mr. Spade?
Mr. Spade! I've been expecting you.
Thrilled to talk
Spade. I'm so overwhelmed with all these freaking names. Spade! 505. First time.
For that, you'd have to
Okay,
talk to my
swear it's my first time.
505. Great. That's on my floor. I can return that film roll without going out of my way.
Are we supposed to witness something happening, or did something already happen and we're just kind of investigating it? Because I wonder who's gonna die.
Hold it, please.
Andrew, are you okay?
Yeah, it's just...
You did not clean
I
the
slipped
puddle
on
by
the
the
puddle by the
restrooms leading
restrooms.
to... What?
Sorry, I probably should have cleaned that.
Oh, no, it's my fault. I should have asked Eugene to repair the leak.
Which floor?
Oh, 6th. Thanks.
Bro broke his hip because
What's
I'm
the
not
big
paying
rush?
attention in the video
I need
games.
to bring this to
That
our
is my
VIP
bad.
guest, the one who rented the
I'm so
entire
sorry,
floor.
Chucky.
Oh, is it that British man I keep hearing about?
All the girls complain about him. Isn't he famous? Why does he need snow?
Why does he need a bucket full of snow?
No idea. I don't even ask anymore. It's just the latest in a long series of strange requests.
What do you reckon he'll do with it?
Take a bath, maybe?
Take a bath in snow?
Sometimes I wonder if he's
That's
just
cute.
pulling an elaborate prank on me.
Can't you tell me who he is?
I've never actually met him. I always talk to his assistant. Only Bernard knows his identity. I do have a suspicion, though.
Oh?
But I'm not sure I should say it.
Can't you at least give me a hint?
Okay, let me think. Whew. Saved by the bell.
Hey, come on. Don't leave me hanging.
Let's just say I like to prolong the suspense.
Wait. Is that the hint?
Who knows?
Oh, this guy's good.
Fair enough. Have fun up
He
there.
knows how to keep them
You
guessing.
too.
I wonder who the person that died is. Is it the person that this guy's gonna go see with the bucket of ice? Or snow, or whatever it is? Oh. Wait a minute. The doors aren't supposed to be slightly ajar like that.
Mr. Spade?
That means somebody in there got clapped. No?
Mr. Spade?
Should I just clean his room? I mean, this is what I get paid to do, right? Like, step aside, I'm a professional. Uh-oh. Yeah, go in there. If it was gonna give me the option to go in there or leave, I'm going in there all day. I gotta soak in as much information as I can. This dude better not be into some weird shit, though. Oh, wait. Okay, he's into some weird stuff. What is that? Oh, this dude's looking at maids cleaning? Okay, you sick fuck. Tampering with objects may lead to positive or negative consequences. Okay, let me just inspect.
What is this?
I think it's one of the maids stealing something. Oh, shoot. Yo! Who is that? That's not me, right? Bro, I literally got caught in 4K. That can't be me. Ain't no way. Should I clean that? I can't believe I cleaned that. I'm not even supposed to be in here and I cleaned that. That's not her, right? Let me check one more time. I gotta see the haircut. Cause she got like a business in the front, party in the back type of cut.
Clarrington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking. What can I do for you on this very
Restart the camera, sorry. I'm back. Choose who between Beth or Andrew you want as your acolyte? Bro, I don't even know what that means. I need Andrew's help. Beth, I need your help.
Beth, I need your help.
I need Beth's help.
Sophie? What's going on?
I think Mr. Spade's stalking me while I work.
It was her.
Really? I knew it!
You did?
I mean, I knew there was something fishy about him. He just has creep written all over his face, you know? How did you find out?
I found a dark room. He caught me snooping. I guess I found a dark
He
room?
took pictures of me.
We don't want to put blame on ourselves.
I found them hanging over the bathtub. He set up a kind of dark room.
Pictures of you? Doing what?
Never admit guilt.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but
No. Shh.
sometimes when I clean the rooms, I get a little curious and, you know, snoop through our guest stuff.
Sneaky. And Mr. Spade caught you in the act, I suppose?
Yes. I think we should call the police.
No, that's a terrible idea.
But
Sophie, that man has pictures of you running your hands through people's stuff.
But
You
I
want me to
didn't
throw it
steal
away?
anything. I was just snooping, I swear.
I know, but say a client reports something missing, those pictures would put a big red target on
Throw
your
them away.
back.
Say no more, Beth. Got you. I could throw the pictures out.
I could always throw them out.
Yeah, not your worst idea, but you found the pictures drying over the bath, right?
Yeah?
I'm no photographer, but I've been in one of those dark rooms before.
You have?
Yeah, I modeled for a while. Anyway, what I'm getting at is, those pictures were developed recently, but it doesn't mean there aren't more elsewhere.
You have to throw away the film reel. I guess I could keep looking. You want me to snoop? There is a safe here.
Well, I didn't look through the entire room, but there is a safe here.
I bet you anything there'll be more pictures in there.
Do you have the safe combination then? I'm pretty sure it's locked.
Her voice is very calming. It's pleasant to listen to. It's not like mine. My voice is like...
Those idiots.
Merde.
What?
I can't find the combination
That
list.
French.
Night
That
staff's
oui.
probably lost it again. Anyway, We always ask that clients write down their code somewhere so they don't have to call reception a dozen times. Maybe you can have a look around the room, and I call you if Mr. Creep comes back. You know, so you can get out of there in time.
I knew I made the right call
Yeah.
calling Beth.
Thank you.
Beth is the real MVP.
Oh, and
I fuck
Beth,
with Beth.
please keep this between us.
Of course.
Ain't no way Chucky would have given me that type of information. He wouldn't have been feeding me that info. He would have let me starve. What is this? Villeneuve? French, English, French dictionary. Okay. Whoa. What in the conspiracy theory is going on here? Okay. Did I just see the spam thing say scam? I'm done. Anyway, move the cursor.
I remember this sale. I picked up that new winter jacket for Mom.
Oh yeah? Cool.
Harry's diner, too. Were we ever there at the same time?
So wait, he's stalking.
Beaver Lake? That's where I took Mom skating last month. Why is this up here?
Oh, this guy is a certified stalker. He's going triple platinum in the stalking. What does that mean? T30. Huh. Yeah, this dude's a stalker. Look at this scam.
One man's trash is another maid's trash.
Scam. Yo, spam is dope though. Especially
Is
fried spam with
this
eggs.
a floor of the Clarington?
Housekeeping, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Room service, night, mostly. Lobby, boys, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. The heck?
Morgan. Is that your real name? Why did you check in under Mr. Spade?
Dear Mr. Morgan, you have to stop writing to this address. Lindsay died 2 years ago. I do not know what happened between the two of you, but please, let us grieve in peace. Thank you. Lindsay's mother. Not even the name, just Lindsay's mother. That's how you know they don't want you to call them or, not call them, text them. Not text them. You know what I mean! Return to sender Paul Morgan, 725 Elm Street. This dude lives on Elm Street? Okay, Freddy Krueger. Lindsay Franklin. Yeah. What's this? Edith Franklin, Paul Morgan. So his real name is Paul Morgan. Why am I... Don't clean that! Why did I clean that, everybody?
Request to move to 507. Why did you want to change rooms?
Mr. Spade, the present letter is to confirm the reception of your transfer request to 507. Regrettably, the room in question is currently occupied by an extended stay guest. We are therefore unable to grant your request. Thank you for your understanding. Please contact us should you have any other request. Yours sincerely, Bernard Leduc.
The storm must be getting worse. I hope Mom's not too bored
Wait.
without her TV.
Turn that back on. We had to pretend like we were never in here. Like, what are you talking about?
What do we have here?
Should I pick it up? I guess I'll pick it up. I'm not cleaning any of that. Binoculars. What was that? What was that noise?
I'd forget my own head if I didn't write everything down.
Don't
I
forget to
guess
take
we
your
have
own
that in
pills.
common.
Okay, letting his socks hang. Okay, my bad. I'm not cleaning this room up. Because if he cleaned it up, then obviously he's going to know somebody was in there. Boom. She's the prime suspect. Is that you? With the mole? Mole? Paul 42.
You spent 10 years in a psychiatric hospital. And it looks like you left with a long list of
character
diagnoses.
disorder, chronic insomnia,
and
short-term memory
prescriptions.
loss. Patient initially admitted for nervous breakdown. Patient displayed erratic behavior and mood swings, occasionally aggressive. Patient non-responsive to shock treatment, neither insulin nor electric. Patient condition improved after new medication, meprobamate. I don't even want to butcher these names. Okay. We good off that. Let me close that. Any way I can put the key back? There you go. Put that back. I'm not making the bed. Where's the code, bro?
That's rough. How are you supposed to support yourself when no one will give you a job or a place to live?
I understand your situation, and I am sorry that you had to spend so many years in the hospital. However, this does not change the fact that you don't have the qualifications for the job. And even if you did, I could not hire someone in your situation. Other staff members simply would not feel safe around you. I would ask you not to contact me anymore. Sincerely, Jeremy Sandberg. Why do you have gloves on? Bro got the hee-hee gloves. Okay, let me
No
inspect
combination, no entry.
this. Okay.
That's a lot of film. How many pictures have you taken, Mr. Morgan?
Yeah, you freak. Do not forget to buy more film.
That letter from Bernard. Was there anything on the back?
That letter from Bernard. Bernard? Lindsay's address, infantry division, year of hospital discharge. Of course, I gotta write this down, everybody. My memory's not good. So, Lindsay's Addy, infantry division, year of discharge. Lindsay's address. Oh shit, wait, no. No.
Is he here?
What? No.
Beth, you said you'd call if Mr. Spade was coming back to his room.
Oh, yeah, I did say that. Sorry for the fright.
I was about to freaking say.
Oh my god, Beth. I nearly had a heart attack when I heard the phone ring.
I didn't mean for it. I was just so caught up in the thrill of it all. I had to
All right,
check in.
Beth. I gave you a compliment earlier, but now you're starting to make me mad. No, but I did find a map. I was about to open the safe. Dialogue options marked with the door allow you to end the conversation quicker. No, I found a map.
No, I haven't. But I did find something else.
Yeah?
He's got a kind of yarn map of Montreal on the wall.
Every time the camera moves, I expect
Where does
somebody
it
to
lead
be in
to?
the background.
Lots of places.
But this is not a
Most
scary
of
game.
them I've visited recently.
Merde. What's the deal with this guy?
Mr. Spade isn't his real name. I'll know more soon. He has unrequited feelings for a woman. He's not
I
Mr.
think he may
Spade.
be using an alias. I found some evidence that points to his real name being Paul Morgan.
Well, he's certainly not the first man to check into a hotel under a fake name.
Is it really common practice?
It is, when the man in question is married, but the woman accompanying him isn't. Or at least, not to him.
Considering the state of his room, I doubt Mr. Morgan was expecting any visitors.
Did you find anything else?
I'll know more soon. He has unrequited feelings for a woman. What's that little arrow, though? Like a U-turn.
He seems to be in love with this woman who doesn't love him back.
You mean you?
No, someone else. I found lots of letters addressed to a woman named Lindsay, but she returned them all to sender, unopened.
Are you sure it's love and not obsession? Maybe he stalked her like he's stalking you.
I don't know. Whatever it is, I find it strange she didn't open the letters before sending them back. I would have had a look at them first.
Of course you would have. So, is that all you found then?
Yep, that's it.
I'll know more once I open
More
the
coming
safe.
soon.
Oh, so you found the combination?
Yeah, sort of.
I'm impressed. Well done, Arsène Lupin.
What?
Never mind. Don't let me keep you.
Okay, I'll call you back.
Yeah, you better. I won't call again unless Mr. Morgan returns. For real this time.
Better
All right.
not.
Thanks.
So, first one was Lindsay's Addy, which is 34. And then the next one is the infantry division. I think it was the 99th. Okay, 34, 99. And the last one is the year this man was discharged from the hospital. So let's see. You were discharged in 57. Okay. So it's 34, 99, 57. And then we have to make sure that we close this hoe. Ba-bam. And let's get rid of those pictures. Okay. So 34. Next one is 99. So, bam. And then third one is 57. Give me some. You opened the safe in room 505. Yeah, I did. It ain't safe. How do I know which one's the one of me? Are they marked? Huh. I guess maybe we should just throw them all away. Would that be stupid?
M and H. M and H. Who are they?
That girl kind of looks
they
like the person we're
guests
playing
here?
as. 12:30 a.m. Arrived at the hotel. Room not ready yet. Had to wait in the lobby. 2:45 p.m. M and H came in, both nicely dressed. M was holding a flower bouquet. Heard them talking to the receptionist, saying how nice the oratory was. Picked up some flyers to find out what oratory they were talking about. 3:10 p.m. Room finally ready. No sign of M or H. Decided to unpack and install my setup in the bathroom. 6 p.m. Still no sign of M and H. Have probably gone out again. 8:20 p.m. Finished developing this afternoon's pictures. 11:55 p.m. Unable to sleep. Heard weird noises from the corridor. No idea who it was. Holy crap,
through
there's
their
a lot.
trash? You really want to find out what M and H are up to, don't you?
Okay, so 10:20 a.m. M and H arrived at the hotel's restaurant and ate a quick breakfast. 10:35, they left in a taxi. Tried to follow, but had no money for a cab. Midnight, found a pawn shop to get some money, but no idea where M and H went. 12:55 a.m. Back in my room. We'll have to kill time until M and H return. 5:40 p.m. Spotted M and H entering the hotel with Weston shopping bags. 6:10 p.m. Found M and H eating at the hotel's restaurant. H left for the bathroom. M exchanged a few words with a woman and her child. 7 p.m. M and H left the restaurant, probably turning in for the night. While leaving, H emptied pockets in the trash. 7:05, searched the trash, found a receipt for a place called Harry's Diner with drawings and weird symbols on it. 8:35, took a coffee at Harry's Diner, showed a picture of M and H to waitress. Waitress remembered him, said M used to be a regular about 10 years ago. 10 p.m, back in my room, tried mapping M and H's movement since their arrival in Montreal. 11:40 p.m, unable to sleep again, heard someone exiting room 507, but did not hear the elevator.
Why are you following them? And who's sneaking out at night? So many questions.
10:15 a.m. M and H arrive at hotel's restaurant for breakfast. 10:45 a.m. M and H left the hotel and got into a taxi. Followed them to a place called Mount Royal. 11:30 a.m. M and H went skating on a small frozen lake. Fell on the ice while trying to take a picture. H might have seen me. 1:05 p.m. M and H ate at the lounge and left a ticket on the table. Ticket has weird symbols on it, just like Harry's Diner receipt. 1:30 p.m. M and H decided to leave because of the snowstorm. 2:10 p.m. M and H arrived at the hotel shortly after me. H looked angry. Something happened during the taxi ride, but what? 5:20 p.m. No sign of M and H since early afternoon. Tonight, we'll try to find out more who's sneaking out at night. And then obviously, gotta
Sophie?
stay strapped.
You should probably put this down. Now.
Okay, let me hear her thoughts.
M and H. Maybe Beth could find them in the logbook.
I need to get rid of the film. Should I just get rid of all the film? I don't know if that's stupid though.
Clarrington Hotel.
Because you don't want to
reception
mess with
desk,
too much
Beth speaking.
évidence.
It's me.
Oh, hold on.
Andrew. Andrew. Cover for me, will you? What's going on? Hey, Tintin. Just do it.
Tintin.
Sorry about that. So, I take it you opened Morgan's safe? What was in it?
I need your help again. I found his journal.
A journal.
His journal? Does he say why he's stalking you?
No, but it seems he's stalking 2 other people as well.
Oh, who are they?
They're guests. I don't know their names, though. I was hoping you could find them in the logbook.
Well, Snoopy, although it may seem like it, I'm not actually clairvoyant, so I'll need something to narrow the search. Do you know anything about them?
They're referred to as H and M. They're a couple. I found a transfer request to 507.
I found out that Mr. Morgan made a request to be transferred to room 507, but it was denied because...
That's Mrs. Beaumont's room.
Exactly.
Why change rooms when his entire setup is in 505?
I'm not sure.
Maybe because
I just thought
M
it
and
might be
H were
related.
in the room directly
Maybe,
next to them,
but
so he can
I'll
hear them
need
through
a
the
little
wall.
more to go on.
Right? They're referred to as H and M.
Mr. Morgan refers to them as
And not
H
the store.
and M.
Well, that could mean a lot of things. It could be their initials, or I don't know, husband and mistress.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah. Would you look at that? There's a couple staying in room 509, Hector and Marcella Cruz.
Hector and Marcella. H&M.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
What do we know about the Cruzes? Why is Mr. Morgan stalking them? How are they linked to me? Okay, stop making it all about you. First of all, what do we know about the Cruzes?
Do you know anything about the Cruzes?
Well, I saw them come in and out of the hotel a few times. Called a taxi for them once. The missus does the smiling and the other frowns a lot. Nothing to write home about. Do you have room 509 on your to-do list by any chance?
I do, actually.
Then maybe you go clean it and have a little look-see?
Yeah, nothing unusual here. Just a maid cleaning a room.
That's my girl.
I'll call you if I find anything.
Just be careful, okay?
I will. I promise.
Wait, I didn't get the film or the pictures in the bathtub. I need to go back to 505. I wasn't done there. Wow, rude. Okay. Well, that might get me caught up in something. Can we go back to 505, please?
I must have forgotten my keys in the break room again.
Okay, before we do that, I need to go back to 505.
I'll need my keys to enter room 509. I should probably check the break room.
Yeah, but we need to go here first. Because there are some things that I need to take care of. Like, I need all this. Right? Throw that away. I don't know which one it is, so we're just throwing everything away, alright? Even the cans. Even though nothing's probably in here. These are the film cans, right? Like, what if this is his medicine? Then I'm a really messed up person. Okay, wait. Throw these away. There you go. Should I throw the gun away? Imagine I throw it away? About to throw the bullets away into this guy that's stalking me. I'm gonna just throw all of this away, everybody. Because we don't know which one's ours. So we just gotta get rid of every single thing. Bam. Alright. Close that. I don't know if I made the right choice. I want you all to let me know. Okay. Throw. Good thing this is in the 1950s, because this dude will not be able to prove anything. Because no cameras, no problem. Right? Did I say problem? I think I said problem.
Okay, Sophie. Back to the basement.
I feel like I'm missing, like, some context as to why everything's happening. I didn't even know this was the room. I just took a chance. What? This whole place is drama.
What did Linda do? And to whom?
Linda? My wife will be at her parents' tonight, so come by my house at 8 p.m. and make sure you bring the new lingerie I brought you. Wait, no, what? Who? Linda? Who's Linda? I don't know who Linda is.
Do. I'll just have to make sure I don't forget to return. Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie.
What should I do with this? I don't know who Linda is, but let's just clean this off. Because we don't know. I'm gonna throw that away. Wait a minute.
Rebecca's had her hands full lately. I hope she's doing okay in there. I should be able to open 509 now. Back to the 5th floor. Right, the master key only unlocks the guests' rooms. I'll have to get my keys later. At least I can get into Fine. Keep your secrets, locker.
Okay. Well, I don't know if that was the right move.
Hey, you.
Oh, hey, Beth. On break already?
Sadly, no. I have an express delivery to make to the 6th floor.
Isn't that Jacques or Andrew's job?
Well, they're both busy, so... What about you? I thought you'd be in 509.
I'm heading up now. I just had to grab Linda's master key before I could continue our investigation.
Oh, I see. Well, this has been quite the day so far, hasn't it?
This is how you pass the time at work when you're bored?
The last time work was this interesting.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to put it. That's not all, though.
I just saw something on Linda's door.
While I was looking for my keys, I found some graffiti on Linda's door.
What kind of graffiti are we talking about?
The words hypocrite bitch in red lipstick. I wonder who could have written it.
If I had to bet, I'd put my money on Wendy. Linda's been treating her like her personal punching bag as of late.
Wendy shouldn't have done that. Linda's being too harsh. If Bernard hears about this, I don't want to get involved. I mean, you're already involved. Wendy shouldn't have done that.
I get Wendy's frustrations with Linda, but vandalizing her door? Isn't that a bit much?
Sorry, but Linda's lucky to get away with just lipstick on her door. I would have done worse.
I know she can be harsh, but it can't be easy dealing with Bernard. She must be under a lot of pressure. Maybe Wendy should have tried talking to her instead.
For that to happen, Linda would first have to make herself seem like a rational, approachable person who can be talked to, and not a raging, unstable harpy.
Okay, I guess it's because we don't even know Linda.
I don't know.
We don't even know like her personality or how she treated
maybe it's
people.
because
So
my
like,
empathy only goes
or maybe
so
I'm just
far,
missing
but
something.
I admire that you're able to feel for just about anyone.
I feel more for some than others. It's like my mom always taught me, wait, this icon indicates flirting options. Hey. Hey, wait a minute.
I like to put myself in other people's shoes, especially if they're people I find fascinating, like you.
Wow. The way you turned that compliment right back around at me was masterful.
Whoa.
Well, this was
She's
a lovely
pretty
chat,
smooth.
but I better see if
Okay,
Eugene is
Sophie.
around maintenance. Hopefully he can help me find this thing for our esteemed guest.
Yeah, we both got a lot on our plates today.
I can't wait to find out more about our friends H&M. Take care.
You too.
So, we can have love interests in this game? That's interesting. Let me stay a bit longer. There is somebody crying in the bathroom. I was gonna investigate that, but part of me was like, should I mind my own business?
Linda's not exactly, my door's always open, come on in, kind of boss.
I'm gonna see if we can find a way into the room where that person was crying. This is where the person was crying.
What is it?
Wendy? It's Sophie. Are you alright?
Do I sound alright?
No.
No, I guess not.
Just leave me alone. I don't want to talk.
I overheard you and Jacques earlier. I'm sorry for disturbing you. Who wrote on Linda's door? I'm sorry for disturbing you.
Okay. Sorry for disturbing you.
Oh, really? I thought she was gonna be like, wait, fine, I'll tell you.
I really should give Wendy some space. Open. It's locked. Haven't gotten any tips so far today.
Ariadna's legacy?
I see what you were getting at, Linda. There's always room for improvement, right?
Sophie, some guests have mentioned that their rooms were still a bit messy after you went through them. Knowing you, I wouldn't be surprised if you simply forgot some of your tasks. If that is the case, please consult the chambermaid's guide that was given to you on your first week of work. You know what, Linda? Maybe I should have left that lipstick on the door. Damn.
Keep your secrets.
Because you're right, maybe I missed the spot. Maybe I shouldn't have wiped away that hypocrite shit. Dear sister, we need to talk about Kevin. The other day, Patrick received some pamphlets from a friend from the States, and now he is convinced that our child is a sissy. How is that even possible? The boy is only 5 years old. Does it really matter if he likes to play with girls and prefer dolls to toy cars? Still, I cannot help but think, if Patrick is right, if Kevin indeed is like that, what kind of future awaits him? Will he ever be able to get a job, to have a family, to live a normal life? Every time I look at him now, I feel like crying. I just want my little boy to be happy. Is that too much to ask? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with playing with dolls instead of toy cars? There's no rule book to what you should like. Wait, what? The hidden enemy, an invisible force, is lurking in the shadows, threatening our very way of life, and it is not the communists, it is the homosexuals. A menace to the young, a threat to everyone. If boys want to play with dolls and they want to play with girls instead of toy cars and be masculine, we all have preferences. We all want to like what we like. Carol, I hope you're having a great first week here. Valentine's Day is always a very busy time, but do not worry, it should calm down soon. Yesterday, I saw you watch while we were playing cards at lunch. You are welcome to join us today if you wish. Nicole. Okay. Okay, let's close that. Why do we have the option to throw away everything? And who is this again? Nicole? Okay, Nicole. I'm keeping my eye on you.
Off limits.
Just the lipstick. Ah.
This shade of red. It matches the message on the door. This goes beyond constructive criticism. It's just a personal crusade.
Wendy, do you think I don't see the way you talk to guests? The way you smile at them and call them sweetie while you fill their coffee cups? The way you laugh at their jokes and bat your eyes like a stupid teenage girl? I'm not sure if you're doing it for the tip or to get the Employee of the Month reward, but either way, this is unacceptable, and I won't even mention the way you wear your uniform. This is a respected hotel, not a pleasure house. Although I've always had a problem with your behavior, I tolerated it as long as the guests were happy. But now that you're getting engaged, I can no longer remain silent about it. What would Jacques say if he saw you? I'm sure he would be as ashamed as I am. Maybe you've got Bernard fooled like every other man, but if you don't change your behavior, I'll find a way to convince him to fire you. This is your only warning. So she is a hypocrite. Because she's out here doing the same thing, if not worse, than what Wendy's doing. And just because you're being nice to people doesn't mean there's ulterior motives, okay? Maybe you're just genuinely a nice person.
Favorite activity, talking behind other people's backs.
Yeah, maybe you're just a nice person and you just want to make people feel comfortable. Doesn't mean you're trying to get at them or there's some hidden meaning to everything that you do. Some people are just nice. I can't believe Miss Perfect got the Employee of the Month reward again. I'm sure she won't even use the mixer she won. She's too dumb to understand how it works. Poor Jacques. He deserves so much better than that Whoa. And did you see the look on Sophie's face when Bernard first showed the mixer? Why is everybody in this hotel so damn mean? Everybody's mean, homophobic, hypocrites. Like, relax. Linda offers Wendy the Employee of the Month reward, January 1958. Come on, man. Really? At least make it less obvious, Linda. Look at that mean-ass face.
Oh, Andrew. I hope someone here shares your passion for reading.
I mean, 2 people took a little flyer on that, so, hey, at least you won't be alone. To all employees, as you are probably aware, Valentine's Day is upon us and we are almost completely booked for the weekend. I know this is the time for colds, but I will not accept anyone missing a work shift. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's go to room 509. Yeah, if I could take it back, I wouldn't take away the hypocrite bitch thing on the door. That's before I knew anything about Linda, and that's my fault, everybody. Maybe I should inspect everything before I make decisions next time. I thought we were just missing some context for Linda. But let's go do what we gotta do. Oh, whoops. My bad.
Getting into 509 will be no problem. Oh, I do have 506 next on my list. Should I pop in before checking out 509?
I don't know. Maybe that's a clue to do 506 before I do 509? Whoa.
Oh boy. Someone's been living it up.
Okay, let's clean all this. And let's make sure we do all the things right. Because apparently we got complained to that we left a little mess. So pick that up, that up. Oh, is that bed already made? Okay. Clean that. Another pillow. How come that's the only station on TV? That's kind of weird, no? TV in front of the fireplace too? Interesting. Okay, everything looks good. Get that. Okay. Place the pillows.
Not exactly a cherished gift. If you just left it behind like this.
And I'm not going home without a prize. Dear my beloved Leanne, much as I would have loved to spend this Valentine's Day with the woman who's about to become my Mrs. Hubert, I'll happily make do with the lifetime of Valentine's Days awaiting us. Enjoy your week in Montreal. I'll be eagerly awaiting your return and the start of our new life together. Love, Gregory. P.S. Don't let Simone rope you into anything crazy. Tell her I need my bride back in one piece. Imagine getting married and your last name becomes Hubert. Let's close that. Could be me though. Are we good? There's another letter here. You are invited to the Clarington's annual Valentine's Day ball Friday, February 14th, 7 to 10 p.m. Formal wear required. Entry includes 1 drink, door prizes, and best dress contest. Let's clean that. Okay, I guess there's more over here that we gotta clean. What about this balloon? There you go. Perfect. Okay, there was some things I was forgetting. That's my fault. But everything looks cute. Everything looks good. I think. What's this? Did he really just scold us for talking? These Montreal cab drivers, I swear. I know, I thought he'd appreciate us trying to make conversation. Thank God for old-fashioned pen and paper, at least. Yeah, it takes me back. At least Sister Gabrielle isn't here to confiscate them anymore. So, like I was saying, are you ready for your week-long bridal shower, Mrs. Hubert? Stop it, Simone. I'm not Mrs. until we walk down the aisle, and this week is for thinking about anything but that. Hey, that's right. We're making the most of this week before I lose you to the jaws of married life. I would never. I won't be another Andrea, I promise. Leanne, he's going to kick us out if you keep making me laugh. The Montreal Tourism Association. Damn. It really be your own, though. That's the craziest thing. Okay. Sorry for the mess. It's okay. Just don't do it again. There we go. Perfect. Wait, still gotta clean it? Huh? Oh, okay, I didn't even see that. There we go. I think that's perfect, no? Yeah, it looks great. Can you tell me if it's done? It's done. God, man, why is everybody's asses so dirty in this hotel? How do you leave a mess like that? Honestly. Just keep scrubbing, Jay. Stop worrying about the dirtiness of people's asses. I think that's good. Okay. Switch. Oh, whoops. Nope. Think that's it. Okay, toilet paper's filled. Everything's good. Bada bing, bada boom. And I think we're good, right? I don't get like a sound effect or anything? Okay. I guess that's it.
I bet I'll find the answers about me.
Okay, they got room service. Nothing wrong with that. They seem like big spenders. I mean, maybe I could steal something? You never know. Let's look at this.
Wow. You look like a couple out of a magazine.
February 14th, 1948. What am I looking for?
These pearls, they look absolutely gorgeous on you. Though, I bet you could make anything look good.
Is that the woman that the Morgan guy was in love with? Okay. Am I supposed to clean this room or just snoop around?
This person looking for you back in Texas, was he really just a coworker?
Dear son, I cannot believe you decided to renew your vows so far away from the family. Your father and I are very disappointed, and so are your sisters. Montreal, what a strange destination. I would not be surprised if this was another one of your wife's ideas. I met Luciana in town yesterday. She has 5 children, 3 boys, 2 girls, and is pregnant with her 6th. Juan has just bought them that nice house on the corner of Prado and Ramos. Imagine if you had married her like you were supposed to. You would have had your own family by now. Yesterday, I also drove by your home to get the mail. As I was leaving, I met a man who was looking for you. I think he is one of your colleagues from work, but I am not sure. I told him you were in Montreal and would be back next week. When do you come back exactly? I hope you can be there for your uncle's birthday party on Friday. I will make your favorite cake. Your mother. I feel like moms never sign off a letter saying your mother. They just put mom. Like, I know you're my mother. Like, calm down. Selection mode.
SW. Looks like you had a few appointments with him, Mr. Cruz. Or her.
What day is it? On the 14th. Wedding anniversary. Don't forget vows. How would you forget your vows, dude? That's the one thing that you shouldn't forget. Another freaking letter? Okay. Yeah, big spender. For the 1950s? You're really spending the big bucks, my boy. La Capitale Mondiale du Co... whatever. I don't know. Okay, coffee. What's in this room? Imagine it's a head in the box. Yo, imagine. Please. I kind of want it to be now.
Mrs. Cruz got her personal information stolen. Is Mr. Morgan behind it?
Dear Mrs. Cruz, we wish to apologize on behalf of our company for the privacy breach that occurred on the 25th of September and thank you for calling it to our attention. We are currently investigating the breach and trying to understand how this individual was able to obtain your personal information. Rest assured that we will put measures in place to make sure the situation does not repeat itself. Your privacy is and always will be one of our top priorities. Sincerely, Harold Fernie and John Wiseman.
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
Can I get a hint on what those 4 letters could be? No? We're not gonna do that? Okay. I'm not gonna clean any of this. Actually, I'm supposed to, no? I think I'm supposed to clean this room. Yeah, what am I doing? Okay, because Beth said that we were slated to clean this room, so let me do some cleaning. Let's open this, though. Snooping always comes first before the cleaning. That's how the maids work. That's the maids' rules. Nothing there. Okay. What about this? Inspect. To read. Young Anne. Game of hide and seek. Stranger in the night. Beast in view. The horizontal man. Pills provide birth control. Development of contraceptive pill believed to be the ultimate form of birth control was reported yesterday to a group of journalists. The pill was tested among 218 women despite reports of some undesirable effects. Dr. Tenenbaum said the pill shows greater promise for the future. Members of the clergy have already. Okay, let's
My first step should be to tidy up a bit. Searching a clean room is easier than searching a messy one.
Okay. What is this? What is this? The heck? How to make solutions? The fuck? Okay.
Looks like someone tore that note apart, but I'm missing some pieces. I can't make out what's written.
Is this it? That's not it? Oh, I can inspect this.
These symbols, they look oddly familiar. These scribbles don't look random, but I can't figure out what they mean. These scribbles don't look
Is that part of the code?
But I can't figure out what they mean. Someone's been sleeping here. I should leave it as it is.
Okay. Open this again. Maybe inspect this.
SW. Looks like you had a few appointments with him, Mr. Cruz. Or her.
Okay. I don't want to be dumb. I really want to figure this out. But I feel like a huge dumbass.
I'll hold off on throwing this out just yet. The food's practically untouched. No combination, no entry.
Okay.
More work for poor Rebecca. Hang in there, Reb. Maybe I'll find more of those torn paper pieces if I keep cleaning the room.
Yeah, maybe. Pick up. There we go. Okay, how do I actually use the items that I got?
That note be? Should I check the other garbage cans, maybe?
Hold on. Let me answer the phone. I'm assuming it's Beth. She's probably bored and wants to talk about something to make time go by before she clocks out. Never mind. Let me shut up.
Hello? Beth? Is that you?
Why are they always breathing on the phone? How many times have I played a game where we answer the phone and all they're doing is breathing? Heavy ones, too. Call reception, hang up. Let me call reception. I'm not done with that yet.
Clarington Hotel reception desk.
Beth?
Sophie?
Did you just call me?
No, I didn't.
Then who called?
What do you mean, who called?
Someone just called, and they said nothing. All I could hear was static and breathing.
Whoa. The
creeporama just keeps on going, doesn't it? Hold on. Hey, Archie.
What's up?
Give me a second, Sophie. Okay, so turns out Archie here patched a call through to 509 moments ago.
Did he recognize the voice?
Did he recognize the caller's voice?
You think it might have been Mr. Morgan?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's wondering if anybody's in the room.
Okay, so it was a man's voice, but he can't be sure if it was our creep.
So just a creep, not our creep? Anything else?
Did he notice anything else?
He says he heard a faint bell in the background. It sounded like the elevator's bell, so he assumed the caller was one of our clients.
You didn't see Mr. Morgan come back to the hotel, did you?
No. I understand why you're creeped out, but I don't see how he could possibly know you're in 509. I didn't say a word to anyone.
I know.
Maybe it is
I know
Andrew.
you didn't.
No more calls to 509, okay?
Can you ask Andrew not to patch any calls here for a while?
Trust me, I will.
Thanks. I haven't had time to check all of 509 yet, so I better get back to it.
Oh, before you go, I have some more info for you. I was going over the details of our little mystery when I remembered something about this morning.
What is it?
I saw Mrs. Cruz rush out of the hotel, all by her lonesome, not too long after Mr. Morgan knocked over that vase in the lobby.
What time was it exactly?
Really? Do you know what time it was exactly?
I think Mr. Morgan left around 10, so I'm guessing between then and 10:05. What?
I remember hearing a loud noise on the 5th floor right around that time. Like a door slamming really hard.
Do you think it was her?
Maybe.
Anything suspicious?
Did you notice anything weird about her?
You mean, other than the fact that she was walking straight into a snowstorm?
Yeah.
True,
Well,
I mean, that is pretty freaking
I've only
weird,
ever
no?
seen her with
Like,
her
where are you
husband.
going in the middle of a snowstorm?
Seemed unusual that she'd be leaving alone. But now that I think about it, maybe she was sneaking out. Or following Mr. Morgan.
Yeah.
Thanks for the info.
Hopefully I can make sense of all of this.
I'm sure you will. Call me as soon as you find something.
Okay.
Beth really wants that
Thanks for the
gossip.
info.
Not that I blame you. How do we open, like, our inventory for the little notes that we have? Because we have 2. I keep doing that on accident.
Maybe I'll find more of those torn paper pieces if I keep cleaning the room.
Is it at the bottom of the trash? Yes, it is. Okay, let me make the bed. Did you... This is satisfying to do. Alright, got it. And one more pillow, which is on the couch, but apparently I'm not supposed to touch it. Okay, so that's not the pillow for that room. I think I can put the notes together, but I don't know.
Looks like someone had quite the shopping spree.
Don't be jealous. Clean that. There we go. A little bit of that too. And more shower gunk, you nasties. What's going on with you? Why is there so much dirt in a bathtub? Okay. Got it. And this. Ew! What are you doing to the mirrors? You're like spitting on it or something? Why is it so dirty?
Where could the rest of that note be? Should I check the other garbage cans, maybe? I should bring that back to my cart. Oh, I left the clean towels on my cart.
Where's your cart? What? Is that your cart? Okay. 506, expect a big mess. 505, partial. Okay, let me get another towel. Where is another towel? Place cup?
Another day, another dirty dish to pick up.
Okay, I didn't even know we were supposed to be doing all that, everybody. My bad. It's kind of my first day on the job.
Oh, I left the clean towels on my cart.
Where? I didn't even see it.
I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile. Let's put those on the bathroom shelf.
Okay. Now we know where it is. My bad, everybody. I'm not gonna let that happen again, I promise you. So here we go. Ba-bam!
Oh, I left the clean towels on my cart.
Another one? Like, we really had to put multiple towels in this bitch? 2 towels. There we go. And there you have more toilet paper for your ass. And this is...
What were
sorry,
you
please forgive
apologizing
me.
for? And were you forgiven?
I don't think so. I mean, if we heard a door slamming like that, I don't think so. I'll pick you up, though. Okay, so we got a cup.
Maybe I'll find more of those torn paper pieces if I keep cleaning the room.
So it does it automatically. Like putting the notes together, we don't actually have to open our inventory. Still learning, everybody. We're still new to this game. Oh, great. Son of a mother. Okay, well, this is easy. Because all you have to do is pretty much do that. Like, we know where the edges of the paper are. So, boom. And then... wait a minute. That's the top of the paper. Is it right here? Yeah, there you go. Got that. Okay. This one is somewhere down here. This is in the middle. We put this one in the top left. Like so. And I don't think that goes there. This one goes right there. Perfect. This is the hard part right here. Because I don't know where the hell this shit goes. I think this one goes like right there. Right there. Okay. Then, is that you? Is that all you? Okay, that might be all you. What about you? You go right there. You go right there. And last but not least, you go there. Woo!
It's some kind of code. Could
I already put it together. Now you want me to use my brain more? Alright. Okay, I see what this game is. Like I said, I got my notebook. I'm doing this. You solved the torn note puzzle in room... Did I solve it, though? I don't even know if I did. Snoop around to find the missing symbols. Oh, what the heck?
I should keep an eye out for those symbols.
Okay. Well, like I said, this was a symbol, too.
More of these symbols. Just what I was looking for.
What about here?
Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this.
Okay. What else? Should I clean more stuff?
This looks right up Andrew's alley. I wonder if he's read this one.
Are there more symbols? No, no more symbols. Whose bra is that? Should I even clean that? I don't think I'm gonna clean that. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Okay, no symbols here. What about here? Oh yeah. Oh, I kind of wanna.
Am I reading this right? The account's been emptied.
Uh-oh. You know what that means. That means somebody's dying for that insurance money. I'm closing up. What about this? Oh, there's more.
Yeah. I think these match the symbols on the papers I collected.
Okay. What about any other symbols? No more symbols. Okay. Let's see. What else we got? Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there as well. Okay. It's crazy how you can inspect everything in this game. Because a lot of it's probably going to be useless.
I'm not sure how the children are affected by what goes on at a bar on a Friday night. But I'm no lieutenant, so...
Where are the other symbols? Symbols!
I'm not sure how the children are affected by what goes on at a bar on a Friday night. This is horrible. I don't think I'll ever understand what pushes people to go so far as killing. Ah, my new home, according to Suzanne and Yvette.
I don't... Wait. What the heck? Stop worrying and save your marriage with Liz oil? That's the thing that was in the cabinet. So that must mean somebody was trying to save their marriage, right? Insurance agent. What kind of insurance, though? Life insurance! Bro, it's written in the stars, bro. Dying for the life insurance.
On some of the things in this room. Maybe I should take another look around.
Okay. It's a story of life insurance. That sucks. So, somebody's gonna die. But it would be too obvious, right? If this was like a murder mystery.
These are lovely. I wish you'd had more confidence in yourself.
I love you as much as I did on the day I met you. I will always remember the first time I saw you in that beautiful blue-red dress on the... Seems like it was only yesterday when I first, 10 years ago, I promised I would always love you, and today I vow... Okay, so basically the dude was writing his vows. You know what, everybody? I cannot find all the letters, but you know, maybe I could just do like a process of elimination, okay? So 8 would be W, okay? W, and then 4. We don't know what 4 is, but we can just fill in the blank. So what would these little symbols mean? Oh, never mind. Okay, we don't even have the letter for these music notes. Son of a mother, dude. But this is E. Okay. E. What would 2 be? 2 be... There is no 2. Wow. What about G? Okay, G. Actually, you know what? Hold on.
That yarn map Mr. Morgan has on the wall of 505. Weren't there some peculiar doodles? Symbols, maybe.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I was like, Mr. Morgan's stalking them. So wouldn't we be able to find some clues in his room too? Like, wouldn't he be catching on to like the code that they're speaking in? So let's see. Nope, not here. Not there either. Which one is it? Oh, here we go.
More of these symbols. Just what I was looking for.
Perfect.
More of these symbols. Just what I was looking for.
Okay. Right there?
Yes. These are part of the same set. I think I can use this.
Okay. Wow. So I was looking for all the symbols in that room for at least 10 minutes. And then I had to go in the other room.
For those symbols.
Yeah. I think we have enough, everybody. So we are just going to fill in what we have, and then we can just fill in the blanks with obviously what the word is going to be. So no more looking for symbols, everybody. It's time for me to put on my problem-solving hat, and let's get to this. So let's see. 4 is... What's 4? Really? We don't know what 4 is? All right. Okay. Oh, 4 is I. Okay. I'm guessing this is L. Is it L? Yep. Okay. Will. What about this slash one? Is it S? Okay. I will leave. So. What? The heck? H? That's not H? Okay. Huh? Nah, that doesn't even make any sense. I think this is T. To your room. Yeah, I will leave, and this has got to be notes. I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
Notes in the vent next to your room.
I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth, it's me.
Hey, so how did the snooping go? Find anything?
I did. I found a message written in strange symbols. A kind of secret code.
A secret code? Well, spill the beans. What did it say?
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
In the vent? Who the hell does that?
I don't know. But whoever the message was intended for went through a lot of trouble to hide it. It was torn in 12 pieces and scattered in 3 different trash cans.
So the Cruises are keeping secrets from each other. Do you think one of them's having an affair?
Yes, it could be an affair. No, I think it's blackmail.
I don't know. It really looks like blackmail.
Blackmail? What makes you say that?
Security breach, emptied bank account. I need to check that vent. Yeah.
Before we delve into theories, I think I'd better go have a look at the vent that's mentioned in the
Yeah, I don't
message.
want to speak on it before we check that vent.
Good idea, Bean.
Bean?
I'm about
Don't
to
call
go
me
on
Bean.
break, so if you need my help again, just ask Andrew to patch you through to the break room.
All right. Enjoy your break.
Oh, I will.
So, in the beginning, if we chose to pick Andrew to be our acolyte, then he would be the voice throughout the whole entire game. Okay, you solved the secret code puzzle in room 509. So that means we need to either go to room 510 or 508 and check the vents.
Now's probably not a good time to disturb Bernard.
Do we go into this room?
I think I have all the supplies I need. I will leave notes in the vent next to your room. But which vent?
Not only which vent, which room? I'm too dumb to understand. Okay, it's this
The
room.
message said next to your room. So it has to be a vent in the corridor.
Okay, see? That's how stupid I am, everybody. Because I'm overanalyzing this shit too much. You erased the lipstick message so no one was fired by Bernard. Oh, cool. Accidental greatness, everybody. That's what I freaking do. The vent next to the room. Yeah, Wendy would have gotten fired. But I'm him. Or I'm her. Yeah, I'm her. What is this? Room 504. What you mean? I already did this one. I need to find that vent, everybody. Come on. The vent in the corridor, you say? What does it all mean?
Do not disturb. Well, that's one less room to clean today.
I keep looking
I
at the
won't keep
floor
playing.
to find a vent. It's got to be this one.
No messages. Let's try another vent.
Okay. It's got to be somewhere over here. I'm feeling it. Yup, right here. My spidey sense is tingling. It's throbbing. Got another one. No. No more codes. Just tell me what I need to know. Unscrew?
Can't open these without a screwdriver.
Really, dude? Alright, well, let's get one then. Screwdriver.
Shoot, no screwdriver. What's life without a little challenge?
Use this one. Right? We can't use that? Alright, my bad.
Eugene's a pro at fixing the fuse box whenever the... I've never seen two people more suited for each other. I hope they work things out. They need to. Oh, Eugene. I had no idea.
Dear Eugene, a friend of mine has heard from her hairdresser, who's heard from her sister-in-law, who works as a secretary to the mayor, that the city plans on building a new mental hospital right next to the Clarington. Imagine, Denise could get the care she needs while staying close to home. It's almost too good to be true. I don't dare get my hopes up, but still, I'll keep my ear to the ground and keep you posted as soon as I have more news. Warm wishes, Joyce. I guess I gotta put this together. Okay, we really with the shits, huh? With this gossiping stuff. Okay, you go there. There. Wait, is this up or down? It's up. Alright. Think this is it, like this. Okay. And then you go right here. You go here. And last but not least, you go here. Eugene,
Highest
Bernard tells me
priority,
that there's a
huh?
cold draft coming from his window
means
and it's
Eugene's
turning his office
probably
into a
working in
freezer. Fixing this
Bernard's
should be your
office
highest
right now.
priority today. Okay. There's a draft coming from his window and it's turning his office into a freezer. So I guess that's where the screwdriver is?
Eugene must be down in Bernard's office. I should go ask him for a screwdriver. It sounds like Eugene asked Bernard to stop opposing the construction of the new psychiatric hospital. And Bernard was Bernard.
Okay.
Back down to the lobby, Sophie. Let's find Eugene and get that screwdriver.
I don't like that she walks so slow. I get that she's walking a little classy but sassy, but I kind of want to be able to run a little bit. Am I spoiled by too many video games I've played?
I wander around with my pockets full. Is there anything I can put down?
How do I put things down? Okay, I guess I'll put this cup down. So let's place towel.
I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile.
Place cup. And how do I place the extra towel that I
Another
have?
day, another dirty dish to pick up.
I guess I'm bringing you with me. So yeah, let's go get that screwdriver from Bernard's office. And I'm liking this game so far. The codes are making me think, because the codes are coding. Hey, Bernard! How's it going, boss? You're my boss, right? You look like a boss. You look like somebody's boss. Hair that slick back, you gotta be either a mafia boss or somebody's boss.
It's, Miss Belivet, isn't it?
What? Oh, Roy.
Oh, right.
You didn't see my name tag? He's just trying to. You know when you introduce yourself
You're
to
the one
somebody
who
and they're
took
like, what was
last
your
week
name?
off, aren't you?
It was Bill.
You had to,
And you're
take
like,
care of
no,
your sister,
my name
I
is
think?
Esteban.
Mother. My mother. She's very sick.
No, I hope this doesn't become a recurring thing. I need to know I can count on you.
I understand, sir.
What are you doing here, anyway? Are you on break?
I'm cleaning the rooms, big dog. The icon indicates a lie. Lies may get you out of a tough spot, but be careful not to get caught in a lie. Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
Don't take too long.
No,
Or what?
no,
You're gonna fire me? Yeah, I bet you will. Those broad-ass shoulders. I don't know what broad shoulders had to do with him firing me, but let's just roll with it, okay?
Well, don't you look mischievous. Hey, Bean. If you're planning to give Bernard a good scare, sign me up.
No, I'm looking for a screwdriver. For the vent. Linda asked Eugene to fix Bernard's window.
This game's so
I
good that I
see.
keep letting the camera die off.
Eugene?
What the hell? You'd better go and take a look. I'll stand guard by the elevator and make some noise if I see Bernard coming.
Okay, thanks. I'll be quick.
Why do I have to take a look? Why don't you take a look? Why don't we both take a look? The more eyes, the merrier. I'm pretty sure somebody said that once. That didn't get killed! What is this? Hold on. Wait, why am I cleaning this? I just want this.
Aha! Let's get you to that vent.
Guess we'll clean that. No problem cleaning that. My cleany senses were tingling.
Opposing something that could help so many people just because it's close to your hotel? This is ridiculous.
Dear Mr. Weston, I would like to thank you again for agreeing to this partnership between the Clarington Hotel and Weston's department store. Thanks to your generous help, renovations are well underway and the hotel has never looked better. On another note, it has come to my attention that you have formed a group of local businessmen to oppose the construction of the new mental hospital. After working so hard to elevate the Clarington standards, I cannot allow a band of cuckoos to move in my backyard. Should you accept, it would be an honor and a privilege to join your fight. Yours sincerely, Bernard Ledoux. Handwritten by Eugene. Enjoy the cold, you cold-hearted prick. Should I throw that away? No, I'm not gonna throw that away. That's none of my business.
With this blizzard, Bernard's office will be a skating rink by the end of the day. Best to avoid that. This does not look like a nice brotherly check-in. I had no idea things were this bad between Bernard and Raymond.
I thank you for your invaluable input, but I need to remind you the terms of our agreement. I did my part. I got you out of jail and have ensured that news of your defiant ways would not leak. Now I expect you to keep your side of the bargain and stay out of my way. You are not in charge of the hotel anymore. I have worked relentlessly the last 2 years to return the Clarington to its former glory, a great challenge considering the poor state you left it in. I'm glad Father never got to see how you so shamelessly destroyed his great legacy. As for me, I will be dead too before I listen to a single word of advice from you. You ask I lower our prices, but I can tell you I plan on doing just the opposite. My guests will only be la creme de la creme. Your deviant friends can find themselves another place for their sinful debaucheries. Enjoy your retirement. Okay, should I even keep snooping around? Yes, I will. Because that's what I do. Oh, look at that, see? That's what we get for snooping. My employer has made the following request. To avoid unwanted attention, his identity should remain secret to both guests and staff. The temperature in his room 602 should be kept at exactly 22 degrees Celsius. His dog should be fed the very best roast beef. His room should be cleaned every day at 11:30 a.m. on the dot. Eggs should be banned from his room. Service orders. No one should disturb him between the hours of 4 and 5 p.m. More requests shall follow once my employer takes possession of his room. Thank you. Let's close that. Close that. One more. Okay, nothing else. Let's take a look at these.
Well, just look at these distinguished gentlemen. And a young Bernard.
Yeah, looking like a La Douche. The Clarendon
Kinda
Hotel
wish I
changes
worked here
hands.
when Raymond was in charge. Sounds like the hotel was very different back then.
Okay. I think that we're good here. I don't want to throw away any of those because I'm not supposed to act like I've been here. Ask Eugene to fix radiator, call Weston's office, apologize to Mr. and Mrs. Drake for Valentine's ball mishap, speak with contractor about cost overruns, call Weston's office again, decide winner for employee of the month reward. Let's close this and that. And I think that we're good here.
Surely your break is over by now.
No, it's not.
I came by here not too long ago, and Andrew was already covering for you.
That's because I was in the ladies' room.
That's no excuse to...
It's my time of the month. You're married, aren't you? So you know how it is. I have to go more often, and sometimes I stain the furniture, and don't get me started on all the...
That's enough details. Miss Belivet.
Why didn't she
What
move
were you
away?
doing in my office?
I was looking for a screwdriver. I wasn't. Someone left the door ajar.
I wasn't.
So I just closed the
I was
window.
simply closing the door. Someone left it ajar.
Really? But that doesn't explain what you're doing on this floor. You know very well the cleaning staff isn't supposed to wander around the lobby for no reason. You wouldn't be lying to me, would you, Miss Belivet?
Miss Belivet?
No, I swear,
It's my fault. I asked her to come clean up a mess I made. Spilled coffee.
Coffee? Oh, Miss Lambert, you're not supposed to have beverages at the front desk.
This dude's a dumbass.
Yeah, well, there are so many rules here, I lose track.
Come with me.
What's he gonna do? Scold her behind closed doors? The fuck? Hey, Beth.
Sorry.
You are her. Wait, what's gonna happen to her? Wait, what's gonna happen to her? What's gonna happen to my Beth? No.
I should move on with the investigation.
No.
Can't have Beth's sacrifice be in vain.
Wait. I got an achievement for screwing that up. That's not an achievement. That's a punishment. I want my Beth. All right, you know what? I'm doing this for Beth. If not for me, I'm doing it for Beth.
Oh, I guess I'm free to disturb room 508 now. But that's where Bernard and Linda were. Ew.
Bernard and Linda were in here? Am I supposed to clean this up? Ew. All right, let's make this bed. There we go. What else we got here? Imagine. Some nasty shit that I shouldn't be seeing. This room probably smells wild. Probably smells freaky zeeky. Let's clean that up. Ew! Why is there so many freaking tissues? What's wrong with you, you nasties? Alright, pick that up. And I guess we'll throw that away? Looks like an empty bottle, no? Okay. How about this? Nothing in there. Okay. Love that. Love that for me, queen. How about everything else? What about this thing? Nope. Okay. I think the last thing we gotta do is clean the bathroom. And we are good. Saying no to divorce is insane. I'm throwing that away. Don't need to flush that. They didn't take a shower. Bunch of rose petals. Mirror's not dirty. Thank goodness. And I think that we're good in this room. Unless they left something in here that I need to see. Nope. Okay. Can we call Beth? Make sure she's good?
I should wait till I have more to report before calling Beth.
Okay, sorry. Just want to make sure she's okay. My Bethy poo. My Pookie. Oh, okay. How about here? Alright, we're good. They were doing some unholy things. That's why they put the Bible in there. So it didn't have to watch them. But let's see what this is. It's another coded thing. But now that we have most of the code letters, this should be easy, no? Okay, hopefully I can be faster this time. Because I do not want to be the guy that everybody points at and calls a dumbass. I can't be that guy. Not again! I thought I grew past that. Okay, so this is M right here. M. And then 3 is E. I'm pretty sure this is T. Meet me. That's got to be tonight, right? T N I G M R midnight. No, wait. Meet me tonight. What? Maha? Mihe? What does that say? Okay. Mike? Is that Michael? It's not Michael. No, it is Michael. Okay. That's a L, meaning I take none. Michael. And then 8 is... Michael will be... What does that say? Sleeping. We need to discuss our
Meet me
plan.
tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Is that written from the wife? That seems like it was written the perspective of the wife.
Clarrington Hotel reception desk.
Ah, Beth's good.
It's me.
Shout out Beth one time, everybody.
Anything new to
Our
report?
MVP. Did I get you into trouble earlier?
Yeah, but I also wanted to thank you for saving my skin earlier.
Oh, you're welcome.
I hope I didn't get you into too much trouble.
Well, I thought I was in for another one of Bernard's sermons, but it didn't happen.
Oh?
I'm not sure what it was, but he found some piece of paper that completely distracted him. He ended up asking me to type letters for him. As if I was his secretary.
I guess that's better than a sermon, but it still sounds
So glad
awful.
we did not throw anything
I do
away.
have sore fingers now. So tell me it was worth it. Tell me you found something good in that vent.
I found another secret message. Can you look up a guest? Let's tell her that we found a secret message first.
I found another message written in secret code.
What does it say?
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Michael? Who's that? Another
Side dude,
husband?
maybe?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
It's the first time I'm hearing of a Michael in this story.
Let me check the logbook. There's a Michael staying in room 507.
Ching.
Mrs. Beaumont's room? But she doesn't have a husband. She's here alone with... Oh, Michael must be her son. I got him some extra blankets the other day so he could build a fort.
Could Marcella?
Yes?
No, never mind. So, what's next?
There's so many
guess I should go
pieces
have
to
a look
this
at
right now.
507, but
Like too many
it's not on
people,
my
too many
list.
moving parts.
There's a do not disturb sign on the door.
Well, I could call the room to make sure no one's there.
Uh-oh.
Good idea.
Hang on.
These people are sneaky. The employees? They know what to do. Making sure nobody's in the room. Come on, nobody answer. Nobody answer. So far, so good. So good so far. Yeah, buddy!
You got the all clear bean. Head on over.
All right, let's do it,
Thanks,
everybody.
Beth. I'll call you back.
Snoop mode activated. We're in, we're out. We don't make any noise. You opened the vent and decoded the second secret message. Yeah, I did. Did that shit smooth too, like butter. But this is gonna be even more smooth. Watch me, everybody. Watch how I do this. Don't throw anything away. Don't clean anything up. And just find what you're looking for and get le fook out.
Aw, that's so sweet. I didn't do much, but I'm glad it meant something to you.
Okay, that's cute. I'm not picking that up. You don't need to
look
know
in
my
your
name, but you've
eyes.
seen me.
What does it mean?
I've recognized that
And
look
who's
in your
this
eyes
from?
when you checked in. You and I don't need to make a fuss out of this. Keep your wits about you and I'll do the same. What?
Either a guest got a hold of our stationery, or this came from someone on the staff.
Huh. This letter has been sent to you and has been around the world 3 times. The one who breaks the chain will have bad luck. Mr. Smith received the letter in 1953, made 33 copies and sent them. 3 days later, this has to be a code, right? Oh, crap. 3 days later, he won the lottery. Mr. Jones received it in 1956, made 33 copies and sent them. 3 days later, he discovered an old treasure in his backyard. Mr. Williams received the letter and burned it. His wife and 3 kids died in a fire that very night. Mr. Green forgot the letter in a drawer and lost his job. When he found the letter again, he got a better job than before. In no case should this chain be broken. Make 33 copies and send them. You will experience great joy within 3 days. Wow, love that load of bullshit. The winds and the leaves that day made a sound that sounded like, really, Anne? The winds and the leaves that day made the tree whistle a soft melody that came to my ear. I remember every part of this day, for it was the day we met. Jesus, this is bad. I was looking for my cat when I heard the sound of leaves blowing in the wind, like a melody to my ear. On this summer day where I met you. What the heck is this corny after-school special shit? Let's check this out.
So you were eager to set up a meeting, but, did Marcella send this?
Huh. Is Marcella, like, having a secret son, and the son's name is Michael?
Oh, Michael. Adults can be so confusing. I promise it's not you.
Dad, I'm sorry, but Mom asked me not to tell you the name of our hotel. She allowed me to talk about our room, though. We have 2 little beds, a radio, and even a television. Mom let me build a fort, and the maid brought us extra blankets. She's really nice. The hotel is nice, too, but I miss home. I wish Mom and you could be happy, and I wish everything could go back to the way it was before, but Mom says it's impossible. She says she no longer loves you. Do you think she'll ever stop loving me, too? Aw, that's sad. Is there anything in this trunk? Nope. Sometimes when we can turn objects, I always think it's like a Resident Evil type shit, where we can unlock a secret compartment. There's so many letters. To Ann Bursey, Michael's withdrawal from school. Dear Mrs. Bursey, we have successfully processed your request to withdraw your son, Michael Bursey, from his school schedule and system under the agreement that you will continue his education from home. Following this letter, you will receive the list of books and school materials you need to purchase in order to follow the curriculum from home. A social worker will be in touch to help you understand our milestones so that your son can benefit from our programs from the comfort of his home. Thank you for thinking of your son's education, Director Donald Byron.
Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time. Sounds like this is from your school days, but the name of the sender is smudged.
Looks like it was smudged in poo. Dear Anne, you were right. I miss the snow already. It's so hot right now in Texas. It's quite a shock after the cool weather of Montreal. My family has never seen snow before, and I could not find the words to tell them how beautiful it is. They don't understand what they are missing. I wish I could build my brothers a snowman like the one we built together a few weeks ago. I know it's childish, but I had not had that much fun in years. Christmas was exhausting. 9 days of eating, singing, dancing. It's great fun, but I am glad it's over so I can rest a little. Of course, celebrations will resume for New Year, but it gives me a few days to relax. How are things going with your family? I know you don't get along well, but I hope you are still able to have a good time. I will leave for Montreal on the 8th. I cannot wait to be back. I miss finding black cat hairs all over my clothes. I miss our late night study sessions at Harry's. I even miss Sister Miller's classes, if you can believe it. I will see you soon. Warm wishes.
Get to the bottom of this and find out what links these rooms together. Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time.
Okay, I'm still looking, everybody. That's not it, obviously.
Mr. Cruz, huh? Numbers, dates, times. What does it all mean?
February 1758, 7 p.m. There's something here. Did I ever see this yet?
So a husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it? And people like Linda still think divorce is wrong? Ugh.
I have met with Lewis, and he has asked me to give you the enclosed letter. I think I should reiterate that some of your accusations, such as wife abuse, are not grounds for divorce. Wow. I understand you are hurt, but I do not think antagonizing your husband is very wise at the moment. Do not forget to be in court at 11 a.m. on the 20th. Be on time. Also, a friendly reminder that my fees for January need to be paid before the end of this month. I am happy to help you out, but I cannot work pro bono on this. Sincerely, Howard. F you, Howard.
A suitcase wide open on the bed? You're almost making my snooping too easy.
Oh.
Locked. The key has to be around here somewhere.
Okay.
You know the drill, Sophie. Let's sweep and snoop.
Can't be in here. Michael Beaumont. Maybe it's inside of his little fort thing. Right? You would think that it could be, like, in the car. It's not? Okay, that would be way too easy, no? Where would you be? Where would you be? Where would you be?
Did Marcella send this?
Okay, I guess not. Is that the key? What is that?
Aha! Keys are a Snoop's best friend.
Okay. Is that the other key over there? That's not a key. That was like a necklace. Oh.
I'll need another key to unlock this. Haven't I seen one just like those few coins in my tip jar? We're getting pretty lonely. They'll appreciate the company.
Oh no. That wasn't a key? That was money? Oh. I'm gonna put that back because I'm not supposed to be here.
That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room 505?
You're kidding me, right? I have to go back to room 505 to find the other half of the key? Bro, you gotta be shitting on my chest, like right on it. Alright, fine. Is that it? Oh, no, that's not it. How did I not see that before? Where would the other key be, though? Is it you?
I don't think I'll need this again.
Oh, my bad.
Ah, there you are. With Marcella. God knows where she is.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth.
Bean, I've been meaning to speak with you.
Oh, about what?
Well, a little birdie told me Mr. Morgan and Mr. Cruz had an argument yesterday evening.
Really? Who's your little birdie?
Jacques. Apparently it got so heated he had to get involved.
Gotta restart
And
this
listen
again.
to this. It sounds like I was on the right track, because he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Wanna guess what it is?
Affair? Cowabunga was one of the choices. I wish I chose that.
Did Jack hear anything else?
Cowabunga, dude.
From what he told me, it seemed like Mr. Cruz was accusing Mr. Morgan of having an affair with his wife. Wouldn't have expected Mrs. Cruz to fall for a man like Morgan, but I guess the heart wants what the heart wants.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
What do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
Oh, and the other one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
That's why we had to check the picture.
So Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs.
It was like
Cruz
so
own
obvious too,
identical
like it was like a
keys that are
fat
both needed to open a
thing. It's a
mysterious
key.
chest.
Okay, I think
Yeah,
it's
there's
back
definitely
in
something
their
going
room.
on here.
I think her jewelry. I think they're having an affair. Maybe they're just good friends. The answers probably lie in that chest. I don't want to assume anything, so the answers lie in the chest.
Yeah, but the answers probably lie in that chest, and I don't think I'll be able to open it. I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Yeah.
We were so close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, hold on. I may have an idea. Get me a candle and some plaster, and maybe I can do something about that pesky chest.
Really?
How?
I'll tell you later. Just find me those things, and I'll meet you in the basement as soon as I manage to leave my post.
All right. Thank you for not giving up.
Come on, you know I wouldn't let you down.
I don't need to
Plaster
clean
and
this room, right?
candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster somewhere around here.
This is not it. That is not it.
Didn't I see a plaster bag near the stairs earlier?
Hold on. I need to see if I'm supposed to clean this room. I know it said do not disturb. So I shouldn't be cleaning this room. Hold on. Wait, where's the thing? How come it's not here no more? It said do not clean, right? Room 507. Yeah, don't clean it. Don't clean 507. So we just leave this as it is. Should I put the key back? Actually, no, because I have to make a copy of it. So you said you saw something by the stairs?
Did I see a plaster bag near the stairs earlier?
See, I would have messed myself up if I ended up cleaning room 507. Because then they would have been like, who cleaned our room? Is that it?
Great. This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs?
Yeah, so I think that this game is trying to trip you up sometimes. Because it gives you the option to clean everything or take everything. But I think at the end of the game, you're probably going to get caught up and not get the best ending possible. So if I started cleaning room 507, I feel like the people would have came back and they would have been like, did Sophie clean our room even though we specifically said do not disturb? And then you end up getting in trouble and then nothing good can come from that, right?
Candles. I think Rebecca keeps a stash of them, but where? Stash uncovered. Got a candle. Now, what next? Let's see if Beth is around.
Where would Beth even be?
Beth will know what to do from here.
Oh, there you are, Beth.
There you are.
There you are, my love.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's sheds. My dad would always lose the keys, so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster. I was thinking of doing the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Absolutely not. But hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this. Okay, to start, we need to pour the wax from the pot.
Okay. There you go.
Have you done this before? You're a real pro.
Pouring one thing from another?
Now,
yeah.
Time to put the key into the wax. Let's give it a few seconds, so the mold really takes form.
Hold on. That's not what's
Okay,
next.
I think you can remove it.
These people are really doing anything but their job. Like,
Well,
who's running the
we're almost
hotel?
there. Just pour the cup of plaster into the mold.
Okay. There we go.
All right. Now we wait for it to dry.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
I don't know. I guess we'll keep poking it every now and then.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
Indeed. But I like it. It's rare that this job allows me to use my creative side.
Your creative side?
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy the occasional artistic endeavor.
Like taming alligators? Oh, shoot. Okay, then she's really gonna know that we're snooping. Should we even say that?
Like posing with alligators?
How do you know about that?
Oops.
Oh, I think it must have slipped out of your locker because I saw this picture of you in a long white dress and...
Oh my, you did? What did you think of it?
Oh, I loved it. I'm not sure I understand it. I loved it.
I loved it, actually. It was unique, I guess.
You know what I mean, everybody? I loved
Artistic?
it.
Yeah. Those pictures were taken by a very close friend of mine a few years back. Ziva Rivers was her name.
Ziva Rivers is a
Earth-shattering
crazy
talent,
name.
but a bit too controversial for most people's sensibilities.
Oh. Are you still friends?
No. We went our separate ways. It's a shame. She really captured me. My essence.
Your essence is to tame alligators?
My essence is to fear nothing.
Yeah,
Oh, that evil
I
laugh.
can tell. I
could do
really
that too.
admire that about you.
I'm sure
stop.
under that sweet exterior, you're pretty fearless too. Haven't you ever done something really scary? I mean, other than snooping on a potential creep.
Does sailing count?
Excuse me? You sail? On a boat?
I used to, with my grandpa. But when he died, we had to sell the boat to pay off his debts.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to go with you.
Maybe we can still find a way. Yeah, I really miss it. Yeah, we can get on a boat anytime. Don't worry about
Maybe
that.
it'd be possible to borrow a
I
boat
got
for a
you.
day. I think one of Grandpa's friends still has his.
Really? That would be great. I just love trying new things.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, look. I think it's dry.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not. Well, I should get back upstairs before Bernard notices my absence, if he hasn't already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
No problem.
Her movements are low-key kind of robotic. Like she got that stiff neck. You made a key double with your acolyte. Can we stop calling them my acolyte? She's my friend, all right? Let's finally open this bad boy up.
Careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
It's not gonna break.
Oh, shoot.
No way. I did not mean to turn it that fast. Come on, man. No way. We can't take it out now?
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
Love it more than me, that's for sure. In Atlanta, I noticed yours was pretty worn down, so I decided to buy you a new one. I hope you like it. And since you enjoy them so much, here's a little puzzle to figure out the combination. 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. From the first one, take the first 2. From the last one, take the first. I hope you get better. Try to rest today. I will bring you hot soup after class.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
I can barely listen to Sister Miller's lecture today in secret language. All I do is look at your lips and imagine kissing you. I can't wait for tonight. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay, throw that away.
It's stuck.
I can't get that? Bro, you know, it's so funny because the mouse was so sensitive.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet.
Did not mean to do all that. I'm so sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. Has it been 6 months already since I left Montreal? As you always say, le temps passe si vite? My parents are glad I am done with my studies. They always thought it was a strange idea for me to go to university. Now they want me to find a husband and have children like any other woman. I think I will. These past few months, I had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you, and I hope you never forget how much I love you, but we cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We are lucky our story lasted as long as it did, and foolish to think it would last forever. Our love is forbidden, and hiding it from my family is proving more and more difficult each day. You will always have a special place in my heart, but I believe it's time for us to go our separate ways. You made me feel like a teenager. You made everything but the present disappear. Now I need to be an adult and think about the future. Sincerely, M. Okay, put the letters back. And what's the code? Fuck, I
That
can't
riddle's
believe
a
that
toughie.
thing.
Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
Okay, call. I can't believe I freaking broke the key in there. It sucks because I didn't even know like how fast the mouse was gonna go.
Clarington
But that's
Hotel
my bad though. I
reception
can't blame
desk,
anybody.
Beth speaking.
It's my
Hey,
fault.
Beth. Got a minute?
For you, always been.
I opened the chest in room 507.
You did? Damn, I have to admit I didn't really believe in our little plaster key, but way to go.
Yeah, well, the key did break inside the lock. I hope this won't lead back to us.
If it does, we can always flee the country together. I hear Mykonos is quite nice this time of the year. So, spill it. What's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509. I could use your help with it, though.
Oh, God, I hate riddles. Well, let's hear it.
Which
So
part
Mrs.
is
Cruz and
causing
Mrs.
trouble?
Beaumont were in love with each other? Unlike my favorite bar.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Do you know what this could mean?
You said Mrs. Beaumont wrote the riddle, right?
Yeah, but I have no idea what her favorite bar is.
I think I do.
Really? How?
That's a story for another time. But if I had to bet, I'd put my money on the white cat.
The white cat.
I'm still confused.
I'm not sure I get it.
Well, if I'm right about the white cat, then we're looking for...
A black cat.
Yep. Why don't you look around to see if there's any mention of a black cat in Mrs. Beaumont's stuff?
Okay, I will. You're not too bad at riddles, you know?
I never said I was bad at them, just that I hate them.
I'm
Is
bad at them
there
and I hate
anything
them.
else?
Here's another one. Her alliterative name will surely take you back.
Alliterative what now? Andrew, you're a nerd. What's alliterative?
Hey, just because I read books doesn't mean I know everything.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's a series of words that start with the same sound or letters.
Thank you, darling. Did you get that, Bean?
Yeah, I did.
I'm not sure where to look
But
though.
that could mean a lot of things.
'Cause
I'm not
that
sure where
smart.
to look.
Yeah, me neither.
Tell her to look for a name and surname that both start with the same letter. Maybe
Okay.
it's someone famous, like a writer or a singer.
Huh. You got that?
Yes. Thank him for me.
Will do. Anything else I can help you with?
No, that's all.
No, that's all. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'm just glad I could be of some help. Call me after you've opened that case.
You know I will. So, I need to find something related to a black cat and a person whose first and last names start with the same letter.
Okay. Please don't tell me I have to go to room 505 again. Okay, everybody, it was bugging me so much that I opened this little lockbox and I didn't even mean to break it with the key thing.
Be careful,
So
Sophie.
I'm gonna try it again.
You don't want this key to
And I'm gonna be careful. Be careful. There you go. And there you go. What is this?
A cat named Greta. G-R.
Okay. GR. So we found the first half of it. Bridget Boswell. Is it not Bridget Boswell? No? Bruh. Bridget Boswell. BB. Okay, I guess it's not because for some reason she's not mentioning it. Why can I enter like the detective mode on this one? But for some reason, I can't actually click on anything.
Doris Day. That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris. I-S.
But not Bridget Boswell? I'm not letting that go. I'm sorry. Come on, Bridget Boswell or Doris Day. So it's G-R-I-S. So Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz still love each other? And they want to be together? You solved Anne's riddle and opened the case in room 509.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
That's why I couldn't use it for the alliteration? Dear Marcella, or should I say Bridget, you know I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came upon a romance novel with an intriguing title, and they were roommates. I bought it on an impulse at a train station and read it from cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognized our story? You may have changed the names and locations, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date at the theater, our trip to Quebec City. You often said writers are thieves, but I never fully understood until now. It's been almost 10 years since I received your last letter, the letters that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first, I could not believe you had written those words. Then, I waited in vain for your answer and had to accept your love for me had never been real. For many years, I was brokenhearted, angry, confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings, of our attraction, and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think it's proof you really loved me? In any case, I hope you are well, and I am happy to see you accomplish your dream of becoming a writer.
Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but
You deserve some kind of justice.
Dear Marcella, I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I'm happy to see I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in a great time of distress. If only Lewis was half the man you say Hector is. He has quite a temper and hits me frequently. I am willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael. But there are some days when it becomes almost unbearable. That's terrible. The other day I dreamt of our first date. We were watching The Postman Only Rings Twice again, but suddenly we were in the movie. You were Lana Turner and I was John Garfield, and we were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. To answer your question, I still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you are able to meet me there, we could open the box together and laugh at the silly things we thought important all those years ago. I hope to hear from you soon. P.S. Do you remember that secret language we invented so Sister Miller couldn't understand the notes we were passing during her class? I still do. Dear Marcella,
I do like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed.
Thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's your greatest work yet, but I do have a few comments to help make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy, and they won't be as long as they remain together, as long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended on a more positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles, someplace where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got to have their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I hope you will consider it. P.S. I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you just wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people to know you are Bridget Boswell, to recognize you on the street, to recognize you for your work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name? Dear Marcella.
Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary, but all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
I left the house, I left Lewis, I couldn't take it anymore, I couldn't lie anymore. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life, to hide your work and your novels from your husband? I had so much less to hide, and yet, Michael and I are staying at the Clarington Hotel until we find a place to stay and the divorce is done. I don't know how long it will take. Could you come and see me in Montreal? I really need you by my side right now. P.S. I wouldn't put it past Lewis to scour every hotel guest book in the region looking for me under a surname, so I registered under the name Beaumont. Oh.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet.
What didn't I look at?
After all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected. An advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for?
Dear Marcella, although you don't know me, I think I can say I'm your biggest fan. After my discharge, I would like to thank you. Wait a minute. So this is the guy that's following the people, H&M, right? Although you don't know me, I think I can safely say I'm your biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent almost 10 years in a psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of the treatments were working, and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses, who started lending me books so I could pass the time. I didn't really like the first ones, but then I picked up Bridget Boswell's first novel, your novel. I had never read such a beautiful story. It almost brought tears to my eyes. I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read them, the less panic attacks I had. The doctors thought it was their new medication finally working, but I knew the truth. Your novels gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I had always felt for him the same way your characters feel for each other, but I never dared tell him. Now I have, thanks to you. The thought of seeing him again is what motivated me to get better and leave the hospital. I hope to hear back from him soon. After my discharge, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I've discovered Bridget was a pseudonym, so tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I'm a very patient and resourceful man, and I never give up. Do you think we could meet? I have so much more to tell you. Paul. Dear Marcella, thank you for answering my letter. I realize now how unsettling it must have been for you. Please forgive me for tricking your editor into giving me your address. I know I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to thank you as well for your encouraging words concerning Lindsay. I still haven't heard from him, and I'm starting to fear I might have the wrong address. I wish I could take a train to Virginia, but that's not an option right now as I can barely pay the rent. I guess I will have to find a job. As a kid, I dreamt of being an actor, a Hollywood star. I know it's a foolish dream, but what else can I do? What am I good at? I tried getting some odd jobs already, but employers turn me down as soon as they learn where I've spent the last 10 years of my life. If it continues like this, I'll probably end up on the street like so many of my army buddies. Why am I even telling you all of this? After reading your books and getting to know you through them, I tend to forget I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. You seem to be a good listener, and I've been feeling rather lonely since I left the hospital. Anyway, please tell me more about your life, and do not hesitate to write long letters. I must have read your previous one 1,000 times already, Paul. Dear Marcella, I just received a letter from Lindsay's mother. She tells me he's dead. Words cannot even begin to describe how empty I feel. He died 2 years ago before I even sent my first letter. He will never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he ever loved me back. I guess I should have known this would end in pain, just like your novels. I wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere. Even during the war, amidst the death and chaos, he would marvel at the forests of Germany, at the sun, the birds. He loved birds so much. He could identify them just by listening to their song. I have to admit, your proposition took me by surprise. I was hesitant to leave home at first. I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer, but now there's nothing keeping me here. I'm desperate for anything that will help me forget the pain, but I don't have enough money to make it to Texas. Do you think you could give me an advance on my salary? In spite of everything, I'm really excited to know I'll finally meet you. Wait, what advance on what salary? What are we talking about? What is this grand plan right now?
Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
Open it? I wonder what's inside. Open it! I mean, I know that's not legal.
Right?
Me? Disregarding someone's privacy? Of course I did.
I'm a bad influence on you.
Or have we been bad influences on each other? I guess we'll never know.
So, what's in it?
It's 3 train tickets. And, there's a tourism pamphlet for California.
California?
Well, it makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is here.
So, Anna and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
And then take that guy with them?
And Marcella, huh? You 3 are best pals now?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence...
And Marcella and the dude in room 505?
Like
or Michael?
I know them, you know?
Yeah, there we go. What am I talking about?
What about Mr. Morgan, though? I mean,
I think Paul might kill the husband. He was a fan of Marcella. Marcella hired him.
I think Marcella hired him. I found some letters Paul wrote to her. He said that her proposition took him by surprise, and that he'd need an advance on his salary.
What did she hire him for? To investigate her own affair?
I'm not sure. I didn't find the letter he was replying to.
Yeah, maybe she did hire him to kill the husband.
I guess we'll never know for sure,
right?
But
and then run away with the lady.
I don't think it was ever about me.
I think so.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic, but who needs drama, right?
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
It sure did. You know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them. But
my dog wants to go on my lap.
It's nice to remember that, well, even the most put-together person could be an absolute mess on the other side of the door.
And who are you behind closed doors?
What about you?
Right?
Who is Beth Lambert when no one's looking?
I like to think that with me, what you see is what you get. But maybe an extra snoopy super sleuth could uncover a few more layers. Maybe ones I didn't even know I had.
Challenge accepted.
Come see me when your shift ends, all right? We could leave together if you want.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ooh, a sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I know, but isn't my way so much more fun?
Well, we could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it. And
Are they just gonna start
spend
yapping the
night
whole
throwing
time?
stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh,
What are we
now
doing
you're
here?
talking.
We're supposed to be solving something, but I guess we solved it? Kinda?
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
Okay. Well, let me actually let my dog out real quick because I've been recording for 3 straight hours. 3 straight hours! Let me take my dog out real quick. We'll finish this. All right, everybody, I am back. It is actually the next day because after I took my dog out, I felt my energy kind of dropping after recording for 3 straight hours, and you all didn't deserve that. You all deserve the best version of myself. So now I'm ready to solve this, whatever we have to solve. I think we just have to finish cleaning the rooms, and then we can proceed to end our day. Why did the camera do that? Who's coming? Act natural. Just fold a towel or something. Wait. Is that blood? Hold on, we can't act natural when there's blood on the ground. Oh, crap. Wait, that was blocked off earlier. So somebody was there the entire time? Whose body is that? Who caught a freaking body? Elevators just like closing on their shits. Closing on their love handles. Who is that? Is that Mr. Cruz? That might be, who is that? Is that Bernard? Yo, I think that's Mr. Cruz. And there's a lot of suspects here. There's the wife. There's the other lady. There's Mr. Morgan. There's the kid Michael. I'm kidding. But who knows? Maybe Michael ended up, maybe Michael ended up saying, hey, reach for the skies, mister.
Cruz?
It is Mr. Cruz. Damn. Okay, there's a lot of people with a lot of motives. But like I said, Detective J is the best J.
Mr. Cruz.
Even though last night I didn't know how to say alliterative.
Oh, God. Oh, God. What happened?
Let me inspect this.
Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy. Why did he have this on him?
I'm telling you all, it's a tale as old as time. Back to the caveman days, life insurance policies. Everybody got it. Everybody got one. Okay, Marcella's the beneficiary.
Marcella? Okay, let's not jump to conclusions.
You get $10,000. In the 1950s, that's like being a billionaire or something. Date of expiry, February 6, 1978. Okay.
Marcella? Okay, let's not jump to conclusions.
I'm jumping to conclusions. I'm doing hula hoops with these conclusions. Dear Mr. Cruz, thank you for reporting that guest's unacceptable behavior. We will look into it as soon as possible. However, I regret to inform you that we cannot divulge a guest's personal information regardless of that guest's behavior. As I am sure you will understand, we are very concerned with our guest's privacy, and our staff prides itself on its discretion. Please contact us should that guest bother you again. Yours sincerely, Bernard Ledouche. Is that it? There's gotta be more. Let me see. Hold on, is there something on the back? Nothing on the back. Okay. That's something that we've seen already. The Valentine's Day ball. Should we call somebody? I mean... Whoa. Who did that? Mr. Morgan? I'm well armed. I have the gun from your safe in my possession. Wait, we should check that safe and see if the gun's still there. I didn't hear any pops, though. So I don't think it was a gunshot wound. I think he got stabbed. Ice. Yo, who got iced in the ice maker? Can we check it? The vent? Can't open the vent.
Poor Paul. Lindsay's death really hit him hard. He hasn't been in the best headspace.
February 14th. Montreal's much bigger than I expected. Big cities always make me feel lonely, and that feeling was only exacerbated this morning by the fact that everyone around me was speaking a language I could not understand. I bought an English-French dictionary at the train station, but I don't think I'll need it after all. English speakers seem more common in the downtown area, thank God. The hotel is nice. When I arrived, the whole staff was busy getting ready for some big event. It wasn't until I saw Marcella enter the lobby with a flower bouquet that I realized today's Valentine's Day. Hector and her were gone in a flash, and I was left feeling more alone than ever, wishing Lindsay was here with me. Helping Marcella out these past few weeks has been a great distraction, but it still hurts so much every time I think about him. I had hoped the pain would have gone by now. I'll probably need a double dose of Miltone to sleep tonight.
So Paul just needed to pass the time while Marcella was away. That's why he was observing us.
Today I wanted to follow Marcella and Hector out of the hotel, but the sidewalks were so packed with people that I started having a panic attack. I tried taking a cab, and that's when I realized I was all out of money. It's been a while since Marcella's last payment, and the hotel room was more expensive than I had anticipated. I couldn't resort to selling the camera, so I decided to pawn my victory medal instead. It was hard letting it go after so many years, and yet it also felt strangely liberating. Maybe it's a sign I shouldn't be holding on to the past so much. To fight boredom until Marcelo and Hector's return, I started looking at the hotel staff. I heard Andrew and Beth at the reception desk discussing books and movies. They both seemed like nice people. I wish I had found the courage to join their conversation. When you look at people all day and they never look back, you start feeling invisible. I noticed that Sophie, the maid in charge of cleaning the 5th floor, seems to share my interest for other people's lives. Maybe I should try talking to her. Who's sneaking
Paul was
out of the
hiding
room every
out
night?
right here. Did he ever find the person who was sneaking out at night?
The question has been driving me crazy since my first night at the hotel, so tonight I decided to investigate. I found a hiding spot near the ice machine with a nice view of the whole corridor. My camera's at the ready, but there's been no movement for at least 3 hours and I'm fighting not to fall asleep. No need for Miltone tonight. I thought being a detective would be more exciting. Maybe Marcella's right. Maybe it's time I let go of Mr. Spade.
9:45? So Anne and Marcella met here this morning while I was busy cleaning room 504.
I awoke around 9:30 a.m. and I realized I had fallen asleep sometime in the early morning. I was about to go back to my room when the guest from room 507 came to sit on one of the chairs close by. She's been there ever since, and I don't dare leave my hiding spot in front of her. Marcella joined the guest from 507 around 9:45. Apparently, she told Hector she didn't love him anymore, and he's now convinced she's been cheating on him. That explains why he assaulted me out of the blue yesterday evening and accused me of having an affair with his wife. The guest from 507, I've learned her name is Anne, has just said she might have an idea on how to solve their problem. I'm thinking of revealing myself, but I don't want to anger Marcella. The longer I wait, the more awkward it will be when I do come out. Maybe I should. Huh. How come I can't open that? There's a note back here.
Oh, so Paul's work with Marcella was to follow her around like a private investigator, to help her with research for her novel.
Really? So he wasn't like a hitman? Dear Paul, I'm sorry to hear you are in such a dire situation. You seem to possess a lot of useful skills, and it's a shame employers cannot see past your medical history. But don't despair. I have been writing novels for almost 8 years now. My publisher takes most of the sales revenue, but I was able to collect a substantial sum of money over the years. Now, I would like to use that money to hire you. I am getting tired of romance novels, and I am thinking of branching out into crime fiction. As a sort of research, I would like you to follow me around town and take notes of my comings and goings. I am aware this is a very unusual job, but considering you were able to track me down, I believe you would make a great private detective. In addition to your salary, I would cover all work-related expenses, and you would of course be the first to read the manuscript once it's finished. Sincerely, M. Dear Paul.
Paul really got into his role.
I hope spying on me isn't proving too exhausting. You've really inspired me so far, and I already have tons of ideas. The trench coats you bought were a nice touch. You look straight out of a film noir. I also noticed you started smoking. It's probably another way for you to get into character, but maybe that's pushing it a little too far. You know best, of course, but don't pick up drinking next. At this rate, I should be able to start writing in 2 or 3 weeks. Thanks again for your help, M. Paul.
He followed Marcella to Montreal even though she was done with her research.
Why did you follow me to Montreal? As I already told you, I do not require your services anymore. I am starting to worry you are taking your role a bit too seriously. You are not a real detective. You have to let it go. Huh. Okay, so he got too caught up in the role that he actually thought he was a detective, and he wasn't taking no for an answer.
Hold on to this, maybe?
Yeah, because we need to open this. Wait, that's not a screwdriver? What the hell is that?
These look like Marcella's pearls. What happened here?
Looked like he ripped that shit right off her neck. What else we got? What is that? Cigarettes? Enter selection mode.
A, B, and Beaumont.
I'm not throwing anything away, everybody. Can't open any of these things.
I have to get the power back on.
Okay, why are you whispering, though? Look at this fat-ass camera. God damn. Can we check the film? We can't? Okay. Well, we can't take the camera either. That's gotta be worth something. Like, I can't take that to a pawn shop? For real? Gotta get the power back on.
The fuse box. Just get to the fuse box in the janitor's closet, Sophie. It's not far.
Okay, let's stop whispering, though. You're kind of scaring me. Making it seem like somebody's gonna pop up out of nowhere. This is where it is, right? Yeah, this way. Okay, fuse box. Screwdriver or ice pick?
It's too big. That worked.
Got it.
Thank God.
Okay.
Now, to get the power back. Eugene, what I would give to have you with me right now. Your note will have to make do.
If there's a power outage and I'm busy preventing another part of this hotel from collapsing, here's what to do. Check fuse box plan for required amperage of each socket. Remove all brown fuses from sockets. Tip, blown fuses are usually blackened. Screw in new fuses in sockets. Make sure amperage is correct. Flick big lever to restore power. Eugene. All right, thank you, big bad Eugene.
Here.
Dude, are you serious?
Not much use without the rest of the code.
Great. Okay. Well, what am I supposed to do with all that information? Can't even see anything. Alright, so remove the black one. Place fuse A. Place fuse S. Place fuse G. Type A.
How does Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses.
Well, there's a fuse right there.
Yes, this is what I need.
And right there. And is that it? I think so, right? Okay. Type A. Hold on. Type A. So type A is 15. So type A would go in there. Place that. Scroll to... Oh, okay. On that scrolling shit. So 30 amp is type G. No. Type G. Yeah, okay, I see you, G. Put that in there. And then this one is 20. So type S. Type shit, you know what I mean? So, boom. And bam! That's how it's done. I'm telling you. I'm like that. I know how to screw things. Like, bolt-wise or fuse-wise. You know what I mean, everybody? You restored the power on the 5th floor.
Power's back. Now, I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
Is the body gone? Oh, imagine the body was gone!
Is there anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
Inspect? I don't know. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. I mean, you're the beneficiary, you feel me? Marcella, you're the big dog. And then that's Bernard Leduc. Why does that seem like that was put in his hand? Why would he have that in his hand randomly? So he was crawling, trying to get to the elevator, on his hands and knees. Marcella's bracelet broke off right here. Yeah, that's Marcella's. And then this is Anne Beaumont's cigarettes.
A, B, and Beaumont.
How come we can't open these? What is that? He slumped over right here. What do we do with this camera, though? Why is this bitch so big, bro? You know what I'm thinking now, everybody? The fact that he could have potentially had the killer on film in the camera, and I feel like I threw away those rolls of film because I was so worried about my own self. What is that? What is that? Oh, Say no to divorce. That's all over the place. Okay. How do I get down and call the police, bro?
I'm sorry.
That sucks.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
What if he's still alive? Imagine. Aw. Imagine he's like, I know who did it. It was.
Beth? Where is everyone?
Hello? Anybody? Can I inspect this? Let me see something. Am I supposed to be Cruise, H&M? Okay. Alright, we've seen that in Mr. Cruz's and Marcella's room. La petite regale. Say no to divorce. Yeah. Let me try going in here.
Anybody down here?
Hello? This shit looks like it's straight out of The Shining. Employees only. I'm kind of nervous. What's going on in here?
Phone. I need a phone.
Yeah, we do, but I feel like I need to investigate as well. Because something's not adding up. Can I call the elevator again?
I'm not going back up there.
Okay. Kind of weird that everybody left, no? Feels like it's way too early for people to be leaving. Can't go in there. Alright. I guess we gotta be the one to go behind the desk and make the big decisions. Where the hell is everybody? Imagine everybody in the hotel is dead. That'd be a crazy ending to this game. It would make no sense, but it would be a crazy
Montreal
ending.
Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby, but the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, I play way too many scary games. I always feel like somebody's gonna pop up in the background. But I need to remember, this is not that type of game.
No, I just have to wait for the police.
Alright, let's inspect things.
So Anne and Marcella really are planning to run off together. Was what happened to Hector part of their plan?
I think so.
Is this the brochure Beth was talking about? The one on the West Coast. That's about as far from Montreal as you can get without crossing an ocean.
Yeah, I think the plan was kill Mr. Cruz, get the life insurance money, take Anne and Michael with Marcella all the way to California, live happily ever after.
Does the VIP want to meet with Paul? Maybe he fell for his role-playing and wants to hire him as a private investigator.
To all reception staff, discard previous instructions. Our prestigious guest has expressed the desire to meet the guest from room 505. I cannot fathom what such an illustrious man wants from such a freak, but if you see him, please direct him towards my office. Thank you, Bernard Leduc. Can we go into Bernard's office one time? Just one time?
It's okay, Sophie. The police will be here soon.
Whoa. Okay, my bad. I did not expect it to go into a cutscene. I was gonna try to get into Leduc's office. But I guess we're done investigating. The investigation has concluded. Hi, Beth.
Oh, hey you. Great timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home. No point in working in the dark. Sophie? Bean, you're not scared of the dark, are you?
Why did she walk up to her all
Is
creepy
everything
like?
okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector.
Oh, you did? What was the bloke up to?
You don't understand. I found his body. He's dead, Beth.
Oh, merde. Merde. Sit down, okay? You look like you're about to faint.
That is not the reaction I thought she was gonna have. I thought she was gonna be like, I don't know, like, sacre bleu, or I have no idea, like something crazy, you know what I mean? But she was like, oh, that's normal. Yeah, we'll have somebody clean that up. I'll send somebody
Have
up
you
there.
called the police?
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
No, it was natural elements.
Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
Yes.
I found something on Hector that would point to that. Yes.
Wait, so you touched the body? The dead body?
I mean, yes.
Just to move him so I could go in the elevator, that's it.
Rule number 1 when stumbling upon a dead body. Do not touch.
I just grabbed his
Really get
ankles
you in
to
trouble.
move him.
So, what did you find?
There was this letter that made it sound like Marcella would get a lot of money from her husband's death.
Throw the affair into the mix and you get a pretty good motive.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm probably going to hell for saying this.
I'm going to hell
I'm not
too,
kidding,
so
like
I'll meet you
hell,
there.
But I can't really blame her if she did it.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure I'm following. You can't blame her for murder.
I'm not excusing it. I'm not. Just... women like Anne and Marcella have so few options. It's like the world is designed to keep them apart.
Beth.
Oh, you know. You know. That photographer I've told you about, Ziva Rivers, she was more than a gal pal. We were together for a while, and I was so in love. It was like a fire rain couldn't put out. I guess like anything that intense, it wasn't meant to last, but while it lasted, I was the happiest I've ever been. And if something had come between us, kept us apart, I would have done just about anything to be with her. Maybe that's what happened here with Anne and Marcella.
I get that.
Thank you.
I get that they want to be with each other, and I get what Beth is trying to say, but
I care so much
Mr.
about
Cruz
you.
didn't need to die.
I don't know if I'm feeling
Nobody needed to die.
inspired by Anne and Marcella, or if it's the shock of being so close to an actual murder.
But we don't know if
but,
Anne or Marcella are the ones who killed him. It
I'd
still could have
really
been
like
the guy
for us
pretending to be the
more than
investigator.
Just friends, Sophie.
So I get what Beth is talking about, because she's saying in a world where Anne and Marcella want to be together, in the reality of it, especially during this time, it wasn't as widely accepted, and they were forced to have that traditional marriage with kids, you know, man and woman together. Nowadays, it's so common and it's widely accepted and it's normal. And I wish it was fully normal. I wish people all accepted it, but some people are still battling like the generations of what they learned from their parents and their grandparents. But I think as the future goes on, the newer generations are always going to be like, this is what we've known our whole life, so we accept you for whatever you want to be in life or whoever you want to be in life. We don't even know for sure, but it's looking really bad for Marcella specifically because of the life insurance policy and the fact that she looked like she was gonna run away with Anne and Michael to go to California and live this new life, and she could be like this secret author, Bridget Boswell. So it's not looking good if you kind of like stack the evidence with each other, but nobody needed to die in either situation. Like, Mr. Cruz didn't need to die because Marcella wanted to be with Anne, and if it was flipped around, Mr. Cruz didn't need to kill either Marcella or Anne because they wanted to be together. But I'm just gonna go with what I was going for throughout the whole game because I did do some of the flirting options. I'm gonna say me too.
Yeah, I like that too.
That's great.
What a crazy timing for this though.
The police is here.
Like, she's like, I want us to be more than friends. I know there's a body on the 5th floor, but
what you tell them,
you know.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Miss Roy? Miss Roy? Miss Roy!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No. No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood.
Actually, I saw all the blood.
Why was the
first.
elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
I'm not sure. A malfunction, probably. Mr. Cruz's body was blocking the doors. You see, the problem with this is we moved the body to get into the elevator. So I'm just gonna say a malfunction, probably.
I'm not sure. I guess the doors must have malfunctioned.
A malfunction? Is that something that happens often?
Quite often, yeah. Eugene, that's our maintenance guy. He has to repair the elevator at least.
We don't want to incriminate ourselves.
We also have a lot of problems with the electricity and the plumbing. It's an old building,
I thought
you know?
about that.
So I've heard. What did you do when you found the body?
I checked if he was still alive.
How?
I tried to find his pulse, but there wasn't one.
Did you move the body at all?
Move the... What do you mean?
We've found evidence that the body first fell inside the elevator, but was then moved out of it.
I had to move it to leave the 5th floor. I must have moved it to check the pulse. I had to move it to leave the 5th floor.
Mr. Cruz was halfway inside the elevator when I found him. Since the stairs are blocked because of the renovations, I had no choice but to move the body to leave the 5th floor.
So that must be why the elevator bell was ringing. Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I hadn't thought about that.
Well,
yikes.
I'm sure you don't find corpses every day. What did you do after that?
Well,
This guy's not bad.
That's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
I didn't know we were playing
to
chess,
access the
bitch.
fuse box.
Let's go.
Exactly. I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
I used an ice pick. It wasn't locked. I used an ice pick. Oh, Grant, wait. Is it the murder weapon? Bro. Hold on. Was that the murder weapon, though? An ice pick? It wasn't locked. I'm gonna lie again.
I didn't. Only Eugene does. But the box wasn't locked.
That was lucky.
Yes. Very.
Did you go near the ice machine at any point today?
No, never.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
So, what did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
I've been snooping around. It's just an assumption. Oh, crap. It's just an assumption. Oh, man. This is crazy. Man, I don't like this investigation anymore. I want to go home. I'm going to say I've been snooping around.
I've been...
I'm probably going to get fired.
Around the guests' rooms.
Of course you have.
What's that supposed to mean?
Listen, I couldn't care less that you're a nosy Nelly. Most women are. But I need you to tell me what you know.
All right.
Let's start with the victim's wife, Marcella Cruz.
I guess that wasn't bad.
Apparently she left in quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
Marcella was having an affair with another woman. I don't know anything about her. What? Why would I say that? I'm gonna say Marcella was having an affair with another woman.
She's having an affair. But it's not what you think. She's been in love with another woman since college. They've been apart for more than 10 years, and now
Yes, I know all about Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont's sexual deviance. Have you ever witnessed them engaging in immoral behavior?
What do you mean?
I'm asking if you've seen them being, intimate.
No, I haven't. No.
And did you hear them discuss their deviant ways in front of Mrs. Beaumont's son, perhaps? Imagine what kind of effect such perversion can have on a young child.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Did you hear them express their hatred of men? Did they ever talk about using violence against men?
What is happening right now?
Did you hear them speak ill of Mr. Kruse?
Take a stand. Deny. Take a stand.
What are you trying to imply? That Mrs. Kruse killed her husband because she hates men?
I've seen it before from lesbians.
What is happening
This
here?
has nothing to do with hate. It's about love. Not that you
Okay, now I feel like I have to protect Marcella
And you
Ann.
think you do? Then please, enlighten me.
She's brave enough to be with the one she loves. That doesn't make her a criminal. That
Yeah.
doesn't mean she killed her husband.
I'm starting to worry you may be one of them, Miss Roy, since you're so eager to defend
And
these
I worry
deviants.
about your ability to do your job, detective, since you seem to be such a—
Enough!
Whoa.
One more word. Just one more word, and you'll be
Okay, I
spending
see what's
the rest
going
of
on
your
here,
night in a
Maurice.
cell.
Now we gotta protect Marcella and Ann.
Now get the hell out of here. I've had enough of you.
I think the best ending would be to really find out who killed Mr. Kruse. I don't think it was Marcella and Ann. Like I said before, just because Mr. Kruse is dead doesn't mean that they're the killer. But there is a lot of evidence that would suggest that Marcella did kill Mr. Kruse, especially because of that fat life insurance policy. But now I feel like I have to find the truth. So let's get to it, everybody. Fuck
Bernard
this.
was
That guy pissed me off.
strangely chipper on the phone. That camping atmosphere is so different in here.
Whoops.
It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Should I clean that?
Without Eugene, the lobby will be a swimming pool by the end of the month. Will the rest of the building even be standing?
Where should I go?
I'll need a mop to clean the puddle.
There's the mop.
Just like always.
Okay.
But it all feels so
Not
different.
perfect. Ooh, the precision with this mop, though. I see me. Restroom? Nope. Okay, can't go there. At least nobody's gonna slip and break their hip like the Chucky Finster dude. Maurice, he really seemed to have it against people that happen to be lesbians. So he already had his own biases. So we have to make sure that we prove that they didn't do anything.
Go to hell.
Beth,
Hey,
are you okay?
I'm out of a job. But other than that, yeah, everything's
What?
just peachy.
What? No.
What happened?
I hope you're luckier than I am.
You want me to go in there and
Come
whoop his
join
ass?
me when he's done with you, all right? I'll be questioning my life choices on the mezzanine.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Weird. Like I said, she does move a little robotic. So it's throwing me off. Dude has a tiny head, too. Probably even a tinier brain.
Miss Roy. Come in.
What are we doing here? Are you gonna
I
fire me?
suppose you know why you're here?
Is it about the murder?
I would guess it has something to do with the murder.
Well, you'd be right about that. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable.
And I assure you,
To have
I don't
one's
give a
life's
double dog
work
style
blown
damn.
away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act. Things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
With me?
Yes. From what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately. Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
We don't want to work for somebody
I
like
take my
him,
job
though.
very seriously, sir.
As you should. We'll see for the future, but for now, you'll be allowed to continue working here.
Thank you.
I'm not done. The police have finished their investigation and left a mess on the 5th floor. I want you to clean it up.
You want me to go back there?
Yes, why not?
I found a dead body on that floor. I'm not going back.
I'll make this simple for you. If you don't do it, you're fired.
Wow. Okay, then I'll do it. Because I think that we're going to find more evidence up there.
I'll take care of it.
Good.
That's the only reason why I'm doing it.
Get to work.
Oh, now?
Yes, now. That'll be all.
He looks like a snake that can turn into a human. I don't know what it is. I think it's the eyes. It's always the eyes, Chico. Hi, Beth. Oh, I thought I was in the perspective of somebody on the lower floor. Never mind.
Hey.
Hey.
What a week.
Yeah. So, what did Bernard want with you?
He wants me to clean the mess on the 5th floor.
What? Unbelievable. Oh, he's such a jerk.
Yeah. I wish I would have stood up to him, but I really need this job.
I know you do.
Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Ugh. He was going on and on about keeping deviants out of the hotel, so I may have lost my cool a little.
A little?
I told him I was one of those deviants he was so afraid of. He froze for a moment, then showed me the door.
What's next for you? I know you'll bounce back. What's next for you?
So, what's next for you?
I think I'm done working under Bernard's or Linda's. Maybe it's time I become my own Bernard. Minus the fascism, of course. I could see myself owning my own establishment. One that caters to the right kind of crowd.
Sorry, everybody.
Believe it or not, I do enjoy the company of people. Just not, you know, the stuck-up, entitled clientele of this prestigious hotel. But maybe if I were behind the counter of, say, a bar, instead of a reception desk. I don't know. Is that silly?
No, it's not. In fact, you'd be perfect for it. You're the most charming person I know.
Thank you. I'm really glad you're in my life.
Me too.
Can I kiss you? I don't want to lie like Anna Marcella. What do you think will happen to our guests? Can I kiss you?
Can I?
Kiss me?
Yes.
I thought you'd never ask.
Oh. Hey.
That was...
I know.
You and your acolyte kiss. Can we stop calling them my acolyte? I don't want to lie like Anna Marcella.
I've been thinking about Anna and Marcella a lot.
Should I be jealous?
No, not in that way. I've been thinking about what they went through. How they had to lie and pretend. Day after day. How they had to live someone else's life for 10 years before they could finally be with each other. I don't think I could do that.
Well, I have good news for you, Bean. Times are changing. It's already started elsewhere, and it will get here eventually. One day, all the Annes and Marcellas of the world will live happily together, and no one will give a damn.
I really hope that's true.
It will be.
Yeah, man. That's the thing. Like, back then, 1950s, if they see two women together, two men together, it's like the biggest deal in the world. It's none of your business at the end of the day. Nowadays, it's more widely accepted, and people shouldn't care because it's none of your business. And that's how it should have always been, but I think just generations learning, like from the older generation. Wait, what happened? Wait. Hold on. I didn't get it right. What? Who was the killer? In loving memory of Lindsay Franklin. we were actually going to find some answers. That's the only reason why I stayed. But if I could redo that again, which I'm probably gonna do, I'm leaving this bitch. There's no way I'm gonna let Sophie work for a man like that. All's well that ends well. You completed the game. Yeah, but what's the actual true ending? That can't be it, because I'm pretty sure there's a better ending than that. Stop playing with me. I mean, I'm glad that Sophie and Beth ended up together, but... oh, crap, I feel like I messed up. I think I gotta go back, everybody. I gotta go back, and we just gotta find out if there's a better ending. So, I'm back at this part, everybody, where we found the bodies. So, one thing that's throwing me off is why did Mr. Cruz have a life insurance policy in his hand? It looks so staged because it just makes all the evidence point to Marcella, because that gives someone the greatest motive to kill somebody. Why would he be holding that in his hand? It doesn't make any sense. Especially he works as an insurance agent, right? So why would he even need to have that in his hand? So let me inspect it one more time because it's throwing me off about this whole thing. Yeah, it looks so freaking staged. Why would you have that in your back pocket? So that means they're trying to incriminate Paul too. Because Paul and then Marcella, and then obviously if you incriminate Marcella, it's also going to incriminate Anne. And that's why the ending that I got, they were all in jail. So that means I should throw this away. Yeah, okay, let's throw that away. Because it's so obvious that they would be the killers, right? So that means they're not the killers. That means we need to keep going. Okay. So we've never been here before, right?
Hello? Is anyone in? Hello? I need help. Hello?
Huh. Okay. I can't open any of those doors. And then it's so convenient that the ice pick is right there, right? What about this, though? Like, can we develop some of the film? It seems like everything is planted here.
Lindsay's death really hit him. Oh.
Like, why would this all be
with
here?
Marcel's.
Okay, and then the cigarettes, like, it's too convenient, everybody. I think when I was going through it, I was kind of just like, okay, I mean, you know, we found so many other things that were oddly placed. Like, why not a few more? But everything points to this shit being planted.
I need help.
Do I need to grab the ice pick?
Hello? Is anyone in?
Hello? This is the room that I started in, huh? Have I seen this? You know me. You know my family. You've had a seat at our bar since we opened in 49. Oh. Wait, I've seen all this. Okay. We should actually try to throw away all the evidence. And we should, see what happens when we don't incriminate people. So I'm gonna put the ice pick back because there was an option to put the ice pick back. Okay, so we're just gonna open the lockbox, put the ice pick back, and then we shouldn't be incriminating anybody. And I'm just gonna make sure I throw away some more evidence too. Is the safe combos here because somebody put it in there? Is it Eugene?
Yes, this is what I
Because
need.
Eugene could just kill somebody. For what though? Hold on, I think this is type A. Oh wait, I forgot nobody's at the front desk. Put that back. There you go. And can we open these? We really can't open these. Wow. All right, that's cute. I guess we'll throw this away, right? Okay, throw all this away. Got it. Oh shit. Throw away anything that had to do with them. Where am I throwing it away, though? That's the thing. I feel like I have to throw away all these letters, too. Just so there's nothing that can link them together. But I need to figure out who actually killed this dude. Because he didn't just die. So it has to be somebody. If it's not the three of them, then it's definitely somebody on this floor still. So what's this one? Okay, that's not really anything incriminating. What about this one? Mr. Snow. Okay, let's throw this away. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Hold on. What about that smudge? Okay, I think that smudge was intentional, so we don't think anything. One more room where we have to throw all the evidence. And... Fire and Life Insurance Company. Huh. Okay, let me inspect a little bit more things before I actually go, because there are a few rooms that we can check on this floor. It has to be somebody that was on this floor. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but shit. I'm pretty sure that it has to be because this game only allows us to check one floor, right? It's not like we can go on multiple floors. But I think that's good. What about this? Okay. That's good. That's a normal picture. That's good. Okay, I think I need to throw all this shit away. Yeah, I gotta throw all this away. Throw that. Throw that. And this shit on the bed. Throw that. And then nothing else on the typewriter? Alright, cool, 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 cool. I feel like I need the code for this. What is it, though? 23 something. 2340 something. If we just had the first two numbers, then I could just test out every other third number. Hold on, let me see. Let's go 23. There you go, 23. And then, oh shit, 23, 40, I don't know. Let's go 40. And then let's do every freaking number.
Sophie.
Imagine. This is insane, dude. Yeah, I see the first two freaking numbers. I know the first one's 23. The second one's 40 something. 6. I just got here. I just got this. Okay, so let's go to 41. So that, that's gotta be something out here. Oh! I'm him! Woo! You ruined my life, you moron. I lost my house, my family, everything. And now you refuse to pay the money you owe me? For years, I gave you my hard-earned money. It was all for nothing. I hope you and the All-American burn in hell. Whoa. Oh, shit. I can't believe I did this, everybody. Why did I touch that? Shit. I hope you and the All-American burn in hell. SW. Okay, SW, SW, SW. Remember that, Jay. SW. So, I think I need to go downstairs because... Are there guest names here? Nope. Okay. I want to check one more thing, everybody. Old Road Loans? What was the name of Mr. Cruz's company that he worked with? All American Fire and Life Insurance Company. So, whoever left it in the safe, they were coming after him and the company. So, this guy owed a lot of freaking money. Yeah, so who was the person in this room? In the very first room that we were in. Okay, hold on. Room 504. We need to find out who was in this room. I need to leave while it's still fresh in my mind. We have to figure out who SW is, and hopefully it's the same person that's in room 504. Because the person who was in room 504 had a lot of debts to pay. One of them was the All-American company, right? All-American Fire and Life Insurance, because I took the picture of it right here. Because I was like, this has to come into play. And it did. It came into play very hard. So he was an insurance agent that got killed because the person owed a lot of money. How come it's not opening? Oh, never mind. Okay, that was weird. Anyway, let me look through this book one more time. SW, room 504. 504. Wellington? T. Wellington. So SW has to be something Wellington? Who is it? Come on, man. Wellington? What do you mean Wellington? Beef Wellington ass. She's asking me if I think it could have been Anna Marcella. I don't think so.
What about Paul? He and Hector were caught fighting. I also found a letter from one of Hector's customers. He seemed really angry. I guess
Definitely
it could
him.
be him.
Hector's
as
customers.
well.
The cops will want to talk to you. Know what you've seen. You need to be careful about what you tell them. If word of Anne and Marcella's affair gets out, they may put a label on them that will really hurt them. It might not even matter in the end if they did it or not.
What do you mean? I understand.
I think I know what you mean. It's easier to put the blame on people who are different from you, even if you're wrong.
I'm glad you can see that.
So that's
Makes
what
the
Beth
world
meant.
A little safer to have people like you.
That makes sense. I didn't understand it at first, but now I get it. Now I know what Beth is talking about.
Was shoved into a police car for just hanging out with people who made me feel like I wasn't so messed up after all.
What? Where did that happen?
At a bar called the White Cat. It's supposed to be a safe space, but it gets raided by cops every now and then. I know Anne was caught at least once, too.
Wait, you know her?
No, I've never talked to her, but I've seen her a few times. Marcella and her, they're just like me.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about you. I don't know if I'm feeling inspired by Anne and Marcella, or if it's the shock of being so close to an actual murder, but, I'd really like for us to be more than just friends, Sophie.
Of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get
I'd like
what
that
Beth
too.
is talking about now.
That's great.
I thought that she was talking about Marcella and Anne getting away with murder, but I'm like,
police is here.
that was when I was thinking that they were the murderers. But now that I know that they're not,
be mindful
but
of what you tell
just because your scene is different, they're just gonna put the blame on you because you don't match their views on life. That's extremely messed up. And I get why she was trying to protect Marcella and Anne. So we're gonna try to get that guy who was the customer of Hector. I think we have enough to go on because
Miss Roy?
we also disposed of a lot
Miss
of the
Roy.
evidence.
Miss Roy.
Not evidence, but incriminating stuff.
Sorry. I was
Like stuff that made it look like they could have
I
done it.
really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No. No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
Well, he knows the answer, so I can't lie. Mr. Cruz's body was blocking the doors.
Well, Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors.
I'm done playing games.
Really?
Especially with this
When
dude.
we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh,
I had to move it,
the
big
stairs
dog.
are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up. So, what did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly. I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
It wasn't locked.
No, I
What
didn't.
a freaking coinky
Only
dink, huh,
Eugene does.
Maurice?
But the box wasn't locked.
Isn't that unusual?
Well, maybe Eugene forgot to lock it last time he used it.
Or maybe someone tampered with it. Did you go near the ice machine at any point today?
No, never.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
What shoe size do you wear?
Shoe size? 7. Why?
Well, we found size 7 footprints near the ice machine. I just thought they might be yours.
Oh, but that's not an uncommon
Was I
shoe
supposed to
size,
clean
though.
that?
Is it?
No. No, it's not. So, what did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
Mr. Been around, it was just an assumption. Mr. Cruz received some death threats. That's something new that we didn't get access to before.
Well, I know
There we
about
go.
Mr. Cruz's angry customer. The one who sent him death threats.
Oh, yes, we found those. But the customer in question lives back in Texas, so there's no way he could have killed Mr. Cruz. And anyway, how do you even know about that?
What? Mr. Cruz told me. Ah, shoot.
Mr. Cruz told me the other day.
Really? Was he in the habit of talking about his personal life with hotel maids?
I really can't say what his habits were, but he seemed to like me.
Did he now? Here's what I think, Miss Roy. I think you went through Mr. Cruz's belongings while you were cleaning his room. I know that's a little hobby of yours. Safes and suitcases left wide open. You haven't exactly been subtle about it.
Damn, man.
Oh.
This is crazy.
Now,
They really
unless
check
you
everything.
want me to arrest you for violating your guest's privacy, I suggest you tell me everything you know.
All right.
Let's start with the victim's wife, Marcela Cruz. Apparently, she left in quite a hurry this morning.
This is ridiculous.
What can you tell me about her?
Marcella was having an affair with another woman. I don't know anything about her.
I don't really know anything. She just looks like a loving, caring wife.
You wouldn't be trying to protect her, would you, Miss Roy? Because now's not the time for misplaced female solidarity.
No,
This
I'm
guy's
not.
pissing me off.
Let's try something else then. We've learned from one of your colleagues that the victim had a fight with a guest named Mr. Spade. What can you tell me about him?
Paul spent some time in a psychiatric hospital. I don't know anything about him.
I don't know much. Only that he seems nice.
Nice. I wouldn't be so sure.
Oh?
We found out that Mr. Spade is fresh out of a madhouse.
So I have to
When we
dispose
called
of
the
that
police, they
information
painted
too?
quite the picture of him. Did you ever see him display odd behavior in or around
That's
the
crazy
hotel?
that I have
No.
to do that.
I mean, we've all got our little quirks, don't we?
Did he seem obsessed with Mrs. Cruz?
A little, maybe, but
Obsessed enough to kill her husband?
no, nothing like that. We all have our obsessions. Me, for instance. I'm obsessed with celebrities and gossip magazines, and
You don't seem to understand, Miss Roy. Mr. Spade is not like you and me. He may look like us, but he's not. He's dangerous and needs to be taken off the streets. So tell me, did you ever see him be violent or aggressive?
No.
No, I didn't.
I'm sorry, Miss Roy, but I just don't believe you. I think you know more than you've let on.
Can I please leave?
You can. But you'd better stay in town. I'm sure I'll have more questions for you very soon.
Yo, I'm fucking this up. What is going on, man? I need to close every single suitcase, every single safe I've opened, everything. Okay, let's see what ending we got doing what we just did. Psychiatric patient charged in Clarendon Hotel murder case. Okay, so we ended up getting Paul arrested. So we need to throw away all the evidence of him being in the psychiatric hospital. And we need to make sure we close all the suitcases and safes and everything that we open. We need to make sure that we were never there. We were ghost. What happened to Marcella and Anne? Oh, thanks to your actions, Anne and Marcella avoided prison. Okay, so they did end up escaping, and they lived happily ever after. Who was that random person in the shadows, though? Okay, that's cool. At least they got a good ending. But we have to get Paul a good ending, too. And we have to actually get the real killer arrested, which is that disgruntled person with the life insurance stuff. And this guy sucks, too. Le douche. You chose to stand up to Bernard and quit, but now you have no... Oh. Oh, shoot. So maybe I should have just stayed? Oh, crap. But we ended up with Beth. But we can end up with Beth and have no bills. So we might just have to stay, but then we still end up with Beth. So we get 2 good endings for us. Okay. But let me do that one more time because I really want to get a good ending for everybody here. This is just extremely precise. Like, I didn't even realize we have to close everything, but it makes sense, though. It makes sense that we have to close everything that we open because we're not supposed to be snooping around. Okay, so let's close this. And then I'm pretty sure everything that's incriminating Marcella and Anne are gone. So the only thing that sucks is that I stepped in the little puddle of blood, but it was all autosave, so I can't go back now for some reason. It won't let me go back. So that's a fuck you wucky right there. But all I need to do is make sure we close this, right? So let's inspect this. And then we have to throw that away. There you go. Nothing incriminating here, so let's close that. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? What's this one? Don't forget to take my pills. Don't worry, that is vanished. What else we got? All this is getting thrown away. Boom. Okay, that's it. That too? Got it. Okay. Nothing in the safe? Hold on, close that. Make sure we close this. Like we were never here. I mean, it wouldn't incriminate us if the safe was open. Because usually when you check into a new hotel, the safe is open, right? Because you need to be the one to enter a new code in order to lock it. Am I just thinking too much? I might be thinking too much. But let's close this. Okay. What else do we gotta close? We gotta close that for sure. Okay, close that. Thank you. All the drawers are closed. Yeah. Oh, wait. That was already open. Okay, we can't even do anything about that. Close that. Okay. And everything else is good? Okay. What about the key? Oh, we gotta put the key back. Holy crap. Wait. The key. Oh, wait. We have the fake key. Okay, so we don't need to put anything back. So the only thing that sucks is that I stepped in the little blood. But other than that, I mean, there's nothing to really incriminate us. So, fuck. I don't know. This kind of sucks. I think we got everything that takes away Paul and Anne, and do not forget, what? To buy more film? Let's throw that away. Every time I hear this guy's voice, man, he's talking down to us, and I'm tired of it. I've heard this guy's voice like 7 or 8 times already. Because I'm trying to get the best ending possible. Mr. Cruz received some death threats.
I know about Mr. Cruz's.
Okay. We already know about this, so let's try to skip this. Mr. Cruz told me.
Mr. Cruz.
Really?
Yeah.
Then
I'll do my.
Okay.
Let's start with the victim's wife, Marcella Cruz.
Yeah.
Apparently, she left in quite a hurry this morning.
So we're already good with
What can you tell
Marcella
me about her?
because he has nothing on her.
I don't
But
know.
we have to do the same for Paul.
We've learned. What can you?
So I don't know anything about him.
I don't know, only that.
Does he? It's very.
There we go.
Odd. Both Mr. Spade and Mrs. Cruz are prime suspects in this case, and yet we have very little evidence on either of them. It's almost as if someone has cleaned up after them. I really hope I'm wrong, though.
You are.
Because if I'm right, that would be obstruction of justice, and the people, or person, responsible could face very serious consequences. But hey, I guess we'll know soon enough.
Uh-oh. I hope nothing happens to us. I mean, all we really did was step in the puddle of blood one time. That was just one thing. So you're telling me in like a 4-hour game, if I step in one puddle of blood, that's enough evidence to make it seem like I cleaned up all the evidence, even though I actually did. I cleaned up every single piece of evidence. So we're gonna stay at our job, so we have money to support ourselves. We're also gonna stay with Beth.
So
Marcella and Anne are gonna end up together, but we have to see what happens to Paul. Uh-oh, wait, what is this? No.
Let's not make a scene.
No!
Right?
A scene?
What do we do?
Beth, it's okay.
I warned you where obstruction of justice would get you, Miss Roy. So here we are. You're under arrest.
What?
What? This is bullshit.
Bro.
You can't do this.
I'm not trying to see
Sophie,
every ending in this
we'll get
game.
you a
I'm just trying to
lawyer.
get the best one.
It'll be okay.
God, you have to be kidding me, dude. Come on. I've been playing this game for almost 7 total hours. I'm not even joking. I'm trying to figure this all out. Thanks to your actions, no one was sent to prison and the police is at... Oh, no one was sent to prison? Wait. Police stumped in Clarington Hotel murder investigation? Talk to me? Talk to me! Come on! Thanks to your actions, Paul avoided prison. That's what we do, everybody. That's what we do. Yeah, Paul. Talk to him, Paul. Movie star. I see you, Hollywood. Yeah. Pay your respects to your love. That's what's up, man. We did it, everybody. Nobody went to prison. But we gotta see what happened to Sophie, though. And who is this person right here in the shadows? I'm not liking the vibe. They always got the hat, too. That's when you know that they're shady. But they end up together. Michael at least still has a family, so nobody went to prison. With no deviants to blame for his failures, Bernard gave the hotel back. Oh, cool. Wait, this might end up being the best ending. We just gotta see. Yes. Oh, what? I'm sorry. This is not the best ending. Tampered with evidence is insane. I think it's because we stepped in the blood. But I do not know how to... But we got out of prison, though. Hey. Maybe I was supposed to go to prison for a little bit? We ended up with Beth. And we got out of prison. It's not like we spent our whole life in the slammer. I think it was supposed to end that way. Right? I don't know. I think that's the best ending we could have got. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I could have not stepped in the blood, but at least we got out of prison, ended up with our love, and everybody who didn't commit the crime stayed out of prison, but the killer is still on the loose. That's the part that bugs me too. Okay, everybody, I'm not gonna lie. Besides not stepping in the puddle, I don't know what else I could have done to not get Sophie in jail. I think that to get everybody out of prison, she had to sacrifice herself even for a little while, but eventually she got out of prison, ended up with Beth. So I actually think that's a great ending. We saw at least 3 or 4 endings in this game, and I always laugh when it says your choices matter in these games, but this one actually felt like it had a huge impact. Like not closing suitcases, forgetting to close safes, or forgetting to throw things away, or not fully cleaning rooms that I need to clean. It all builds up with your reputation or how you're perceived to the other people. And I actually really enjoyed this game. I liked the story a lot, and I love the detective work. It really made me think. The puzzles were great, and the only thing that I would say is that she walks slow as hell, and that was the most time-consuming part, especially when we had to go from like one hallway to another. I'm glad that we got Marcella and Anne and Paul out of prison, because it was clear from the get-go that Maurice had a bias against like people who were lesbian or gay, or people who were in mental institutions. Like when we got Marcella and Anne off the hook, he was going after Paul. The fact that he was in a mental institution, that meant that he was violent or aggressive. Like just because you are in those types of places doesn't automatically make you a bad person or a killer. He just genuinely wanted some help and he wanted to get better. But the fact that we were dealing with this detective who already had his mind made up about Paul, Marcella, and Anne, we had to get rid of as much evidence we could to protect them. And I'm glad we did, because there was a lot of evidence that stacked up against them. And I was like, okay, they gotta be the killers, right? But then I also thought, this is too obvious. All this evidence is like falling into our lap. I know we were snooping around, but it was like so obvious that it made it seem like the game developers were making it a little too obvious to not be true, if that makes sense. Like I felt like it was only pointing to them, so it had to be somebody else. And the fact that the story unfolded the way it did, I was like, okay, there's no way Marcella and Anne were the killers. The real killer was just trying to have somebody take the fall for them. And whoever this SW person is, they were the ones who killed Hector. I believe it was for some insurance stuff. Obviously, the guy worked for the All-American Insurance Company. And whoever was in room 504 owed a lot of money to the insurance companies. They had a lot of debt. So I think that they were angry with them for that. I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe it was a piece of evidence that I overlooked or I read through it. There was actually so much reading that I was getting overwhelmed with like all the information that was just coming in. So I was kind of like, fuck, dude. You know, like when so much information is coming to you at once, it's hard for you to process, especially when you're playing it and you're trying to commentate and stuff. Sometimes you overlook certain things. I know once I edit this video, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, there's the connection between this and that. And that's the beauty of it. That's why I like reading the comments after I do long playthroughs like this, because you all get to see the videos and digest all the information, and you get to come up with your own theories. And that's why I like reading the comments after these long playthroughs, because you all tell me some things that I didn't see before, and I'm like, duh, that makes sense. But I really enjoyed this game. I enjoyed this game. I like the very last ending that we got, where everybody stayed out of prison. I know Sophie had to go in there for obstruction of justice, but she ended up getting out. She got to be with Beth. I think that's the best ending that we could have gotten, and I'm happy about that. Like I said, Paul, he ended up becoming a big star. Marcella and Anne and Michael got to be the family they always wanted to be, and they ended up together, and I'm happy about that. So if you all enjoyed this bed we made, make sure you all give this video one big fat like, and tell a friend today that Jay from the Kubz Scouts is that dude!